So,
Well, fuck you.
So is everybody good?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm good.
All right. Let's see. Where did we leave off last time? You guys had woken up in the penthouse. I just realized I never asked Qeltrin if he had decided to spend the night with it anyway.
Up.
But you guys have been gathered into the penthouse. The representatives of Muse have found you up there. And they've also brought the sheriff along with them, Veneres. She's just kind of standing off to the side as the representatives sit down with like a bunch of papers and everything. They just kind of gesture for you all to sit down at the couches with them.
Okay.
The many couches, you can scooch them over.
Okay. I guess that's what we're doing.
So much room for sitting.
Right? So yeah, they kind of look between you all. And the woman actually speaks first. She goes, "My name is Rochelle. Thank you all for answering our summons, our requests. I'm sure you all have some questions before we send you down to the depths."
Questions? Us? Preparedness?
What to expect?
Yes, well, you've probably noticed by now that there might have been some other adventurers that have answered this call.
I'm guessing 35 by our adventure party number?
Yes, we have sent quite a few teams down there. Please don't take 35 as a literal number. It's just...
It's a lot.
Okay,
lot,
yeah, maybe.
yeah.
It's been a lot.
And you're expecting our run to go differently
These are also recorded runs. However, I do have to let you all know that not a lot of people have come back.
Why are the runs recorded?
And again, you're expecting this one to go different because...
You're here to get payment, aren't you?
That isn't what I asked you.
We sent our own teams of people down there in order to scout out the place. They've managed to get some of the location discerned of how everything is laid out and everything like that.
Is it written down? Is that something we can see?
Yeah, they've had it reported that it's seems to be man-made down there. This location actually has some like fine stonework and the like. However, we have lost contact with a few of our agents that have gone down in order to navigate the place, as it would say.
Have any of them come back up?
That's the problem. We've heard that we have had a couple of people come back, but they've been either reluctant to share details or did not make it far.
Cool.
The reason why we were calling this a labyrinth is because it seems that no real continuous report has come back about how the layout is.
Things change every single time somebody goes down.
It seems to be that way, but we have no idea.
Great, a mystery dungeon.
To top things off,
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
To top things off, we've tried scrying into the location to ascertain the layout of the place, and that hasn't worked.
So we're either going to get lost forever or die.
Or come back and not want to talk about anything.
Well, like I said, it's not entirely hopeless. We did have some people come back, albeit their ventures were very, very short excursions. They have reported hearing strange noises in the dark, and, well, some of them have chickened out, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any equipment you suggest we take with us?
Have you spent any time shopping?
I have.
No, I haven't myself.
We did give you all a stipend.
I have a few items of my trade.
Well, in case, hopefully you have yourselves a source of light.
Yeah.
Torches? Anything?
Torches, magic.
Yes, torches.
If I recall, my pack was a pack of torches, so I still have 2.
Okay.
They just kind of look around. Yes, well. Now, for the reason for you might be wondering why we're so interested in this location, our business is about expansion. Due to the effects of the cataclysm, our company is very experienced in digging out places and expanding, shall we say, civil services. So we make sewers, we make transit tunnels, we help build farms and the like.
Okay.
We also do a little bit of work in claim hold, as you might be familiar with.
Very.
Well, that isn't. If you haven't heard about the security concerns lately, that's another reason why we're hiring out for people, because a lot of our own personal folks can't get out here in order to document the place.
Okay.
Makes sense.
If you people should manage to pull this off, we'll happily put in a word for your names and the like. And of course, there is a matter of payment. Rochelle actually flips over another page and starts reading down like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, she basically reads off a bunch of like ipso facto lorem sort of shit. She drones on for quite a while. It's just
contract.
like, oh god.
A lot of legal speak.
Towards the end, she basically comes along the lines of like, and if there's any magic items that are found, we'll want to examine them first before we give them back to you. One of the other reasons why we're wanting to scout this place is make sure there's nothing potentially disastrous down there. As it turns out,
disaster is a specialty of ours.
Yes,
Averting it, we should point out.
Takes a side glance at Finn.
We actually did look up your group recently. We heard you were responsible for the work over in Defines.
Yep, that was us.
You heard of that?
Quite some work.
How did
we've
get here?
we've
News travels fast.
We've relegated some of our
the opposite end of the country.
We've relegated some of our employees to go over there and help with rebuilding efforts.
That's excellent.
That's much appreciated.
In any case, yes. So your primary goal will be to head down there, map out whatever you can, if you can. If you can't, find some conventional means of traversal. Deal with any primary threats, and then just get back to us.
Sure. Can do.
Yeah, I think
simple?
we can do that. Nice little scouting mission.
Very nice. And, like I said, if there are any other questions you might have before we get you out there.
I'm ready to go. How are you guys doing?
I might need to get a few supplies.
If you do need to go shopping, Sheriff Hill, I can't speak. Veneries will escort you down to the shopping district in case you want to take a look around. There's a general store. I'm pretty sure some of the other locations have a few odds and ends you might want to take a look at.
Yeah.
Oh, just to make sure, in order to help your survival, she snaps her fingers. The guy next to her pulls up it looks like a cross between a suitcase and a fucking sack. And he places it on the table, opens up. There's a bunch of like packs of rations in there. It looks like it's enough for like a day for all of you.
Oh, cool. That sounds good.
It's like, we don't want you starving down there. We have no idea what the location is like, so.
I wouldn't want me starving down there either.
Is the sack like a backpack type of thing first, or are we splitting it among ourselves?
You guys can split it up between yourselves.
Yeah,
Okay. I was going to offer to carry it.
So they hand out, the guy helps pass out these things, and it's like, here, put this in your bag.
One day's worth of rations.
Goes, well, if there's any other way we could possibly help you out, mind you, there is a budget. And you all don't look like you're hurting for cash. She looks around the penthouse.
Just
you'd be surprised.
extra thing. This has nothing to do with this, but could you just remind me which thing that the Bollock Wallops were good again? What they did?
They are.
You don't get disadvantage on unarmed attacks.
There was something else.
It provides you advantage on stunning people
by punching them in the balls.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have a.
Providing they have bollocks.
Yeah.
Provided they have a very obvious weak spot.
Well, I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's not pleasant to be punched in the box as a
No.
woman.
So, anywho, so yes, the lady from Muse stands up. She kind of starts gathering up her papers, and she goes, "And if you all should happen to make your way out, feel free to get in contact with any of the local enforcement agents, and they will be able to get in contact with us or escort you to our headquarters, that sort of thing."
Alright.
So, we look forward to your expedited return. Hopefully not too quickly, mind you. We don't want to run in case of... She just kind of growls and shakes her head. She doesn't say anything else. She looks to her assistant, and they just kind of nod, and they start heading for the elevator. Like, okay, bye guys.
Cool.
You're
So,
That was
strange.
promising. That was promising, guys. Yeah.
So Veneris goes, "Yeah, you all haven't worked with Muse before, have you?
No.
Nope.
They're pretty businesslike and to the point."
I can tell.
So she turns and this lady turns and looks at Torihito. "So what do you need to get?"
A couple odds and ends, potions, possibly parchment.
Not a bad idea. All right, well, I'll hang out over here. She goes and heads over to the elevator. She's just like, "All right, whenever you're ready."
I'm gonna go get my stuff from my room then.
Yeah.
Pack my weapons.
Everyone kind of gets up and grabs their stuff.
Yep. Going to grab my stuff.
I'd be changing out my regular armor for the leather vest.
All right.
Gambul already had his axe on his back, and he's good to go.
Where are you keeping your rations? On your belt?
Sure.
Finn's got his wraps on, and he's got his axe at his belt. Yay!
All right, and Phony goes and grabs all of her shit, and she just kind of comes out into the middle of the room. She's like, "All right, I'm ready." Also, her thing is super dark for some reason. The fuck?
Gambul looks at Phony. "You sure want go in labyrinth?"
She just kind of looks at you
Big
and goes,
word for Gambul.
That's a lot of syllables.
she looks up at you and goes, "Hey, big guy, come on. If I didn't come along with you like I said I would, what would the point of saying goblins honor me?"
Aw.
Okay.
Still don't know what that means.
Yeah, so she just kind of smiles and goes, "And plus, I got to make sure my investors aren't killed before I can pay them, and my fountain of excellent ideas." She kind of looks around like the lot of you. She's just beaming at you guys right now.
Aw, Cody.
Thumbs up.
We'll make sure you don't
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
You guys have a goblin friend.
Just one last thing. Did you say it was advantage or regular on stuns?
Advantage.
Advantage in trying to inflict stun if
All right.
the situation arises.
All right, cool. I was just putting it into my sheet, so I wanted to make sure.
No worries. All right, so yeah, you guys managed to have yourself some breakfast. Thankfully, the kind young rat lady brought up some food for you all and everything like that. Ate. Everyone got your shit together, and Veneers is like, "All right, I'm gonna get you guys down to the shopping district." See, dwarf miniskirt,
Sorry,
infuriating
I
modesty.
hit the wrong button. I was trying to hit information so I could double check what the hell it does.
It
And I hit the
provides
wrong
a +1 to your guard. All right, so excuse me.
Bless you.
So she leads you guys down onto the shopping district. Torihito, sounds like you've got in mind like something
Either
you
a
need to
potion shop or general shop, one of the two.
get. There is a general store,
Will they sell
as you can
potions
very easily
as
see.
well?
Yeah, it's kind of like lined up with the other weird stores that you guys saw on your way in, but it's just sitting there. So
I'll
you
say
head
that
on inside.
One of us has rope, right? We don't need to get that.
I think you're the one who
I
has
have
rope.
rope.
I'd never
I
had
have
rope.
rope.
I have an
Oh.
adventurer's back.
Amy, do you
Yes,
still
sir.
have your rope?
I have an unused
I feel
adventurer's
like I should
bag.
still have it.
Yeah.
Is rope one use?
No, as long as it's not destroyed.
No, it wasn't destroyed. I should still have rope.
Yeah, so you should still have your rope.
She still has
Why
rope.
is it in my inventory?
I see
What
rope in
is
your
it?
inventory. It's the third item.
Oh, there it is.
Which
There's the
is-
rope.
Guys, I found the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have rope.
So she, Phony actually comes into the convenience store. She goes, by the way, if you need some other things carried, she points towards her duffel bag. She goes, I can hold a lot of stuff in here.
Cool.
So she's just basically yeah, I can carry stuff if you guys need.
Gambul's gonna go into the weapons shop. I guess the blacksmith.
The blacksmithy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry if you were taking care of someone first.
Yeah, or I'll actually start with the general store and whoever's heading in there.
Yeah, I want to take a look around. Do they just have things on the shelves?
Yeah, they got things on the shelves. You see potions. You see it kind of looks a lot like grog marts, but
But not.
okay. Yeah, there's way less orc in here. However,
Prices listed on these items too.
yeah, there are prices, and it looks like everything is. As long as you're not going insane, you can clearly afford a lot of this stuff.
So I want to
So,
pick out a couple of healing potions.
okay.
And do they have
Couple
a
healing-
parchment large enough to make a map?
Yes, they do. You asked the shopkeep about this. He's just like, oh yeah, hang on. So he bends behind the counter, grabs this huge fucking roll of it, and just throws it all together.
Yeah, this'll do.
Okay, so the potions and the parchment, nothing else.
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay. He runs the number by you. It's a level 2 for the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Fumble around for my coins and hand it to him.
All right. So, he throws all the coins into the register, snaps it shut, and goes, and here you go.
Thanks.
All right. Well, have a good day.
You do.
Or is it nighttime? I can't tell in here.
Good question.
I'm new to town.
Can I poke my head out and check?
Well,
It
you
should be
look up
morning
at the
considering we
mountain
just
sky,
I
woke up.
think it's morning because we
it still
just
looks
woke
like
up.
Stars and moon.
Mm.
That's the problem. You can't tell.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, your guess.
How
is
much
as
do
good as
healing
mine.
potions heal?
Oh, I believe.
I was actually going to ask that earlier too.
Crap. God damn it, you guys!
Asking the hard question.
That's a good question. I will look that up, and if you guys are done with the general store, I'm gonna hop over to the blacksmith.
All right. So, on the walls of this place, are there
Mhm.
only swords?
There are swords. They really, really, really like swords. It seems
Me
There's-
too.
Only swords.
there are short swords, long swords, fucking claymores, big old bastard swords.
Any knives?
No knives.
Yeah, I'm out of luck then.
Yeah, these guys are they are
Swords,
really into
more
swords.
No axes.
Special to say, no, I'm afraid no axes, man.
No hammers.
No,
You could go for a big sword.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
I'm
big
kind of
old-
sick of having this feat and not being able to capitalize on it.
Does the feat involve
Then
swords?
again, we haven't been in combat. No, I can dual wield any two-handed weapons.
Oh,
Well, claymores, I think.
Oh, well, damn.
Hold on, I'm looking up the
Sword.
Open Legend weapon list, and it's taking
Yeah, I was
forever.
going to say, aren't bastard
So-
swords two-handed?
Yes.
yes. I'm staring at the weapon list right now. Yes, they are.
What's the wealth level on that? If you don't
Two.
mind me asking. 2. Okay.
Bastard swords are
Why
two,
is
so are
this-
claymores.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Anyway.
Kobe,
You
just so
guys
you
can
know.
Yep.
Hear me just fine,
Close.
right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My nothing is loading at all.
Oh, shit.
What is with you and your internet?
Jesus.
I don't know.
It's either
Roll 20's
internet-
Okay,
fine.
well, it's okay. We'll look shit up for you. Kobe.
Yep.
Okay,
potions-
it caught up.
Internet's acting up, hold on.
You too.
These guys.
Damn it.
Mine's due to my Ethernet cable, so...
Okay.
Anyway, healing
Okay,
potion.
Mine's fine now.
Okay, God. Healing. You have potions of minor healing. The properties are heal 3, and they are consumable.
Let's see.
We're
Minor healing potion.
Okay.
And heal level 3, you said?
yes.
Cool. That's
So
not bad.
you
1d8.
roll. I believe it's a Yeah, it's a 1d8. And that 1d8 explodes, just so you guys know.
Oh.
So.
Okay, so there's no okay. The great sword is listed as like one thing with bastard sword. There's not like a difference between them.
Yeah, no.
I had to look that up to make sure.
Big ass sword.
Okay, well then, I'll buy a big ass sword.
All right. So you I'm dying. Don't mind me.
I'm thinking
I am minding you.
a claymore.
All right. So you head on over to El Cantar, the guy who's basically making a show of sharpening this big ass fucking sword. And he just kind of like looks up at you. He's not wearing a shirt or anything. And he just obviously looks like he's trying to be a big, muscly, pretty boy. He just looks at you. How can I help you?
Hang on, I'm searching things.
Okay.
Hold on, Googling.
How's everyone else doing?
Gamble calculator going.
I mean, I'm probably just hanging out.
I don't know,
I got my
Okay.
stuff ready.
Between my main weapon, my off weapon, and now these punchy fists, I am pretty satisfied with my loadout.
Okay.
Are you sure? Because we could head over to like the rogues thing if you need like some like ball bearings or any other like.
See, Qeltrin needs to be able to get a sword
Sneaky
or a
stuff.
weapon at some point.
Something melee.
Zephyr,
Well, he has.
Yeah.
are you suggesting I improve my arsenal with BDSM gear?
Where's a whip when you need one?
I'm sorry. Are you familiar with
If
this
you
shop?
don't want to get like
You
a
said a
disguise
ball
kit and a bunch of other
gag.
shit. No, I said ball bearings. What the fuck?
You can get your mind
can't
out of
You
the
guys have like
I cannot be the
bag
only
of ball
one that heard.
bearings, but you swap the words around because dyslexia.
I was about to say,
Oh,
I
yeah,
cannot-
That was my
I cannot-
dyslexia then.
I was about to say I cannot have been the only one that heard ball gag, right?
No,
I'm pretty sure you were.
I'm very tired. It has been a long day.
Hey, you.
Okay, so Gable walks up to the blacksmith guy. And he literally just says, "Give me biggest sword you have."
The guy looks at you and smiles, and he actually like goes back to the blade he was working on and goes shing shing. Gingerly grabs it by the blade, picks it up, spins it around into his wrist, and goes, "This." As you look at it, this thing is polished to a mere shine. It's got a lovely hilt on it. Etched into the handguard actually is like one of the dancing ladies that looks like wielding a sword herself. It looks to be like the blacksmith mark. So he just presents it to you and just goes, I see you have very, very fine taste.
I like this. I'll take it.
Very good. He offers it to you. He allows you to pick it up and names his price. He goes, "Yeah, it's a wealth level 2."
Okay, instead of giving him the money, I'll just like hand him the bag of coins and let him count it out himself. I think I did that once before.
Yeah,
You see, I'm
looks at you like
I'm guessing I just saw Gamble pick up the sword, and I'm just like walking and looking. I'm like, what is he doing? And I'm seeing him like buying the sword. Like, well, shit. Gamble's buying something big.
Oh god, you're making me have to fucking
Gamble,
I'll be watching him like.
Gamble.
yeah,
If you're,
sure, but can you count?
Gamble, if
Just-
you're gonna use that, tell me so I can.
Oh god damn it! I think Gamble's by himself right now. Hang on, I'm what was up? No, he's honest. He grabs the coin he needs and puts it back. He does give Gamble a very, very strange look, but he does present him his bag back. It is lighter, mind you, but
Yeah.
he's not missing
Screw
some
over.
extra coin in case anybody else decided to check.
Okay.
It'd be pretty bad business if he cheated me.
Following that
Especially
up,
since you have that sword.
he
I
asks
would
to
use
take
the sword against him.
He asks if you want like a scabbard or like a shoulder strap or something like that.
I was actually kind of picturing that the harness thing that Gamble wears would have like two back sheath things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
So like not like full sheets, but more like just like leather straps that the weapons go in.
Okay.
That's badass.
He was basically offering this. It was like, it's included in the charge. I just want to know what you'd like.
Grumble good.
So if I could just have one anyways, like if it's included, then might as well take one.
Scabbards are
So
neat.
he provides you with another like backstrap sort of thing, kind of like your axe. So you can like
Cool.
crisscross or however you want.
Yeah, crisscross, because that
Go.
looks badass.
One in each hand.
Exactly.
He also mentioned it to you that it's easy to pull a sword out. It's not like super difficult. You don't have to like go all the way to your arm's length.
It's
so-
yeah, it doesn't have like
Yeah, no.
a lock.
Does not
Some swords have
provide
like
complications.
yeah.
In any case,
Cool. I got a
yeah,
sword now.
so yeah. So
Thank you,
Gambul got
Elfman.
himself a new weapon. Anybody else need anything else?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, Veneers just kind of looks around.
Not from the sword store.
Yeah, definitely not from this.
Yeah, Veneers is like, everybody have potions. Nobody needs some magic items, or
What kind of magic
any
items
health
are
potions?
there?
she goes, well, there is the confabulatorium over there, but they kind of set tourist prices.
Well,
Yeah,
I will look to see what I could possibly.
See, I would have piped up mentioning, me and who was it? Me and
Me.
Gambul and
Zephyr had gone in there. There was really nothing.
There
It
really
was like-
wasn't. Well, not that we saw. Maybe you'll roll.
It was
that.
like flashy wands.
There's-
Everything was
there's-
overpriced.
There's no harm in looking.
I'll go over
go
with
for
you
it.
anyway because I want to see what's her face before I head in.
Oh yeah, she didn't even come to our fucking
No,
games.
she stood me up.
Wow.
Either that or Josh completely forgot about it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
both.
It's both.
So,
I forgot because
so we're
Josh
headed to
forgot.
confabulatorium to
Yeah,
like
we're headed to the confabulatory.
tear Julie a new one.
No.
In the
I'll
meantime-
go and say hi. She probably got like waylaid by Mr.
Her
Sassy
boss,
Pants
yeah.
there.
I want to ask.
So-
I want to take my pen out and the giant map parchment.
Uh-huh.
I want to ask if it's good with making maps.
It quickly scribbles out as long as you're paying attention. Yes.
Got it.
It only now. Here's the thing. It only scribbles this to you. So everyone else, like, Phony just kind of looks at you for a crazy second, like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
Did
fine.
that pin just move by itself?
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Gambul's like, "Guy is Bridgie today."
See, I'm imagining someone seeing you have the pen move by itself, and you
You know what? If you guys want to take notice of this, go ahead and roll perception.
Does anyone
I
notice
don't
my
know.
magic
Even
pen?
if I've noticed it, I'm so used to weird things happening in this party that I don't even care.
Yeah, Zork, you ain't noticed shit.
Let's see.
I am not
I'm busy
here.
walking.
I'm on my way to the confabulatorium.
Yeah. So yeah.
I guess I'm on my way over there too, so.
All right.
Yeah. I have not noticed the pin.
So you guys make your way over towards the confabulatorium. You open it up. There's that nice little ding, 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 ding. A chime that comes from fucking nowhere. There's not even a bell on the door.
Huh.
You guys step in. It's still kind of weird, muddy colored. Zephyr, you going in with?
Yeah, I'm going on.
Yeah, you look across the room. Remember that masked guy who was there?
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
wave.
sitting there. He just looks up at the sound of the bell. Looks at you. Zephyr.
Hi, friend. I don't think I caught your name last time.
He gives a
You
very
have one?
polite wave. And he goes, but he looks at you guys and actually kind of like makes this gesture for you guys to get closer.
Sure, I'll go.
Zephyr,
What?
friend of yours.
Kinda.
Yeah, so as you guys are looking around this place, it's all well stocked and everything. There's nobody else at the counters right now.
Oh, so,
Right now
This
it is
person
you
is-
and Mr. Awkward over there.
what is his name, by the way? I don't think I caught it last time.
You did not.
May I ask?
Yes.
What's your name? I don't think I caught it last time.
Well, I'm glad we had this talk.
My name is Confusing.
Nice to meet you,
Call me.
Confusing.
The Keeper.
The Keeper? Can I just call you Mr. K?
Can I call you Confusing?
Sure, friend.
I'm scared.
I'm not
he
in
points
there.
at He points at
I'm
Finn.
also not in there.
Who are you?
Finn.
Finn, friend, do you have magic?
Oh wait, actually, I think I do have a magic item. I take Red's staff out because I've actually been hanging on to that for a while.
I thought you handed that to Box. Shit.
Box vomited all my stuff back at me.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
she took it out when she was leaving.
All right. So you take fucking Red's staff
And I
and
handed him over.
yeah, yes. He starts tracing like his fingers up and down the thing. Eventually, it looks like it's starting to crackle a little bit of energy, and he stops there. And I won't continue with phallic imagery.
I am deeply concerned.
Did he just jack off the staff?
No. He gave it like one good long stroke, and then stopped. And I was like, no.
Oh, so Red was a one pump jump.
Oh my god.
This has been a weird section of the game. So he now he puts it back in his hands and like places it on the counter. He doesn't he just puts it there like to display it back to you. He goes, "What would you like?"
What can you do?
He points to the empty case in front of him, and to you and only you, it starts flickering. With items abound, they keep changing form, shape, everything. One minute you think you've got a hold of what the hell you're looking at, the next it is something entirely different. He's
There's
offering
nothing in
to
there.
make. He goes, "Whatever you might like, please tell me and give me magic, and I will make for you."
Oh, so basically you'll take the staff and then just make me something cool?
He transmutes.
If
Can I-
you
can I-
like.
Can I lean down to Zephyr and just say, there's nothing in there? He's pointing me at nothing.
I think I'm the only one who can see it. And I'm not even sure if I can see it. It's kind of changing as I'm looking at it.
As a matter of fact, like it keeps changing. Like you see boots, you see wands, you see coins, you see amulets, you see a bunch of stuff.
Anything that could
I
help us
tell
make
you what,
maps.
man. I really like surprises. Surprise me.
Oh god, no.
He starts.
As long as it's not cursed, just surprise me.
Keeper starts twitching a little bit. Like he might be laughing, but you don't hear it. And just.
I am deeply concerned.
His hand reaches out, takes the staff. It goes behind the counter. His hand comes back up. You don't see the staff again.
What does he have?
He doesn't have anything.
You just took it?
Yeah. He's basically holding on to it. He goes, I will make something for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you want coin or anything for that? I mean, I did take up some of your time.
No. Magic is enough.
Well, I'm not going to say no to that. I hold my hand out to shake his.
He kind of looks at your hand for a bit. And it's just like, it's clear the signal is not getting to him. He doesn't understand.
I just kind of take my hand back and be like, and just nod politely.
Yeah.
So
and
how
thanks.
long is this gonna take?
This guy looks over at you. Do you have magic?
I don't. I'm just curious.
It will take time. It will take time.
Well,
But I will have something for you.
well, that'll be awesome. I'll hit this place up when I get back from the labyrinth.
Yes. And also can enchant things if you'd like.
Oh, what
Yes,
kind of
enchantments.
enchantments do you like to do?
Qeltrin kicks open the door. Enchantments!
Enchantment!
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so
Enchantment?
from the whole gist of the things that you're kind of getting from him is that this guy is willing to take magic items off your hands if you don't want them and turn them into something else,
Okay.
or use a magic power in order to enchant stuff that you do like.
What do I even have? I don't think I have anything that
Yeah.
I can enchant right now.
Yeah, I forget. Are the Bollock Wallops magic or are they just good?
They're just good.
Okay, well then I actually have no magic.
Sorry.
I'm just thinking.
I mean, we could enchant them so they hit people in the balls even harder.
I mean, yeah.
testicle
So-
You
explosion.
want to get something enchanted?
So the keeper informs you that basically if you do want him to make something new for you as a surprise, he's going to need some time.
Yeah,
Actually,
no worries.
Actually, I do have a question. What kind of enchantments can he perform?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, I wanted an answer, not an ultimatum.
He basically he does a lot of stuff, man. It's just he just kind of like looks back at you and just twitches enchantment.
Okay.
You get the idea. This guy might be needlessly creepy or just incapable of actual social contact.
And well, if we find something magic in the labyrinth, we'll consider it.
So he just kind of like this. He just kind of sits there and stares at you, both of you, creepily for a second until you hear some footsteps coming downstairs. Oh, hello. We do actually have customers. It's Jule.
Hey, Jule.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hi.
You get sidetracked?
See, I'm just imagining Qeltrin would have poked his head in the door just to see what was taking so long. See this happen, and I'm going back out.
Man, it feels like
So
soup
she,
in there. Nope.
She kind of comes over. She goes, "Is he bothering you?" She points at the keeper.
No.
Nope.
This is my friend.
Okay, just
He
he has that effect.
I would like to consider it an acquaintanceship.
Okay. She goes, "Okay. Well, what can I do for you?"
Well, Finn wanted to take I point to Finn. Finn wanted to take a look around, see if there's anything that might be useful for our trip.
Okay, sure. Just to let you know, it's we are kind of having some weird stock issues, and the prices are still kind of stupid.
I'll look first. You have anything that's good for navigation?
Navigation. Hang on. She actually goes like looking through all of her stuff, and she spends quite a while doing this. After a while, she just kind of comes back. She goes, "Well, I have these things as drift gloves, but these are seeing as these are one of the few actually blatantly useful things. The price is a little extreme."
How much?
She rattles off a number. That's a wealth level 4, baby.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry, we're not.
Can I at least attempt to haggle?
You can.
You guys.
I'll be like,
Have you made a sale yet today?
I was like, look.
She goes, every once in a while we get the rich tourists coming through and they want to try get something nice and fancy.
Rich tourists are going to want not something nice and fancy. They're not going to come in here for drift globes. I'm the only one that's going to want these drift globes today.
All right, well, she goes, I don't know. I mean, I could get in trouble if I knocked off some of the price.
With who?
She kind of like goes,
There's a wizard here and he's an asshole.
Master. Almost as
I don't
if
know
like
about you, but you don't want to piss off wizards.
she kind of like looks between you two and goes, shh.
Were there like vials of magic stuff around?
There's a few potions and odds and ends and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to perhaps we could make a fair exchange, and I'll take out the vial of quicksilver that I have.
Okay.
And use this to knock down the price a little while.
Okay, she takes a look at it. She goes, maybe. I don't think we actually carry some of this stuff around. Roll persuasion with advantage.
Oh boy, I'm sure this will help me greatly.
Your first roll.
Oh,
too.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
That's pretty good.
hopefully this is how
Yeah,
you're
so
going to
she takes a bottle. She goes, "Yeah, I think I can get this sold. Tell you what, I can knock it down the price a bit." She actually tells you the price she's willing to go for at this point is a wealth level 3.
Look, that is a fair trade for not dying in a labyrinth. I'll take it.
Okay.
So I am down to 1.
Yes, unfortunately.
Doo-doo.
So yeah,
No,
she
he just can't eat nice foods for a while. He's stuck on instant
She
ramen.
goes-
So just remind me again what drift globes do.
So she goes and grabs a
What's this thing I bought do?
a box that actually has like it's a drift globe. It's amazing. As seen on Scryovision or whatever. Basically, she also makes sure she goes. Just so you know, this one does come with an instruction manual.
Okay, good.
I'm making sure it got in there. She actually she looks back up towards the stairs and be like, "And don't tell,
Of course not.
don't tell the wizard.
Look,
He'll be very,
look, I
very
mean-
pissed off."
I'm either going to be dead or I won't be back.
Yeah, okay, please don't
So either
die.
way,
I
you
hate.
won't see me.
Yeah, so basically, as she kind of goes back towards the counter, and she like gestures for you to follow with payment and everything like that. She basically goes, "Yeah, but at least I can slip my discount to somebody who might need it."
Hmm.
By the way, I'm really sorry that I couldn't make it.
It's okay.
He had me brewing potions and the like the other day.
You know, you have to stand up for yourself more. You're obviously more talented than this guy. Running the store.
Thanks, but I honestly don't know that much about magic just yet.
All right, so I have.
The quicker you learn, the quicker you're out of here.
If I could actually learn anything here. So,
I have lost my vial of Quicksilver, and I have how many drift globes?
you have one drift globe.
Oh. All right, well, I have a drift globe. How? Remind me again how drift globes do.
The drift globe, with a touch or a command word or a thought, it floats up into the air about at your head height. Or if you want to hold it, it provides good light for about 30 feet, dim light for 60-ish.
So it's kind of like
Okay, good. So we
globe I made earlier, right?
so we don't have to worry about our torches going out. We just have a source of light.
Yeah, thankfully you also have the instruction manual, which provides all those command words for you. Seeing as you had Julie box it up for you, she made sure to throw that in there.
Oh.
So the command words are like what? Float, light, unlight.
Float, light, and there's a little thing in there that says like basically it's a daylight sort of flare. In case you really need it to, for like a round, you can give the command word and it flashes in bright light for 60 feet,
Like a
potentially
flashlight?
blinding people nearby.
Ah, okay.
So it's a flash grenade.
Yes, it can only do this once a day, however, and it kind of loses its power afterwards. It kind of burns up its energy for the day.
Fair enough.
So you'll have to use that sparingly.
That is fair. I will mostly be using it for the light.
So you guys, she kind of like, she makes sure everything's wrapped up neatly for you.
Although,
and everything
now-
like that. She goes,
Now that I think about it, I'm probably wrong about rich people wanting a drift globe because they probably use that shit as a prank.
I could see that.
she goes, "Oh, this one can change colors if you want it to."
Ooh.
Oh,
who'd like
so
it?
I'll light it up and I'll say
Disco drift globe.
and I'll just say like green,
It turns green,
purple,
Neat.
turns purple.
rainbow.
It starts fluctuating between the colors.
Awesome.
And he has now unlocked RGB.
She's
We have
like,
now
whatever you
introduced
do.
RGB to our D&D session. Good night.
Julie then goes like, "Whatever you do, just don't tell the strobe."
Oh, God.
I will not. That's the alternate blind function.
No, that's what you do to knock people unconscious.
Or
All right. Well,
And it's harder
Uh,
to avoid.
yeah, I'll tell it to turn off, to put it back in the box, etc., etc., etc. So I'll come back and say, hey, we got a permanent source of light.
Cool.
Woo.
I just look and I go, oh, okay.
I say goodbye to my friends and join them.
All right, so you guys head back on outside. Veneers goes, "All right, any more shopping you guys need to do?"
I don't think there's any more shopping I can do.
Yeah, if only rejoins you guys. She got herself a couple potions as well.
See, I'm
And,
imagining that while we're heading towards the location where we're going to be heading, I'd probably be asking those guys, oh, what'd you guys end up getting and all that. And I'll probably be told about the enchantments. I'll just be like, enchantments.
We can worry
like
about it
patting
later.
my-
We don't.
Yeah, all in the
Uh,
distance,
we
you
can
can
wo-
hear it. Enchantment.
Well, it'd be
can
the kind
worry-
of thing where I'd be patting myself for like any magic items, and I'd be like,
Yeah, we can worry
Yeah.
about that later if A, we live, and B, we actually come out of this with any magic items. And on that note, I have a drift
Put that
globe.
in your non-essential inventory. just so I can remember that you spent that.
I just, I'd have to actually physically add it. Huh?
Oh man, it'd be cool if I didn't have to hold it, I could just tell it to float and then kind of nudge it along, just push
Tell it follow.
Yes, this thing actually does follow you. It kind of keeps close. The command words actually state that you could tell it to stay.
Oh my god, it's a light dog.
Once it gets out of 60 feet of you, it will stop, lower itself to the ground, and wink out. So there is a proximity to it.
So can I just have it off and follow? Because I kind of just want to have a floating orb next to me at all times.
No.
Got one of those
that
Jedi training things.
That might need some magic tinkering.
Dang it. All right, well,
Yeah,
we have it until then.
All right, so if everyone's all set, Veneers goes, all right, if you'll all follow me, she gets you guys off to a side of the cavern, the giant fucking cave that Undertown resides in, to a location that you have not made it to
The darkness.
before. You didn't even see. Yes, it is actually quite dark over here. Dim. Veneers actually whips out a torch and it lights itself as she, draws it.
Oh, that's handy.
And
Big
she
match.
goes, all right, this way. She leads you guys into this kind of cavern tunnel. It looked like they were drilling, mining through this area. But for all intents and purposes, you guys don't hear any drilling, digging noises.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hand and my tail to go along the wall to make sure I don't fall.
Yeah, no one's bagging you over the head this time.
Yeah, well, just making sure.
Hooray.
Yeah, as you guys are heading in, you actually see a couple of policemen kind of cross by, and they nod at the sheriff. They nod at you guys. They give a hearty nod and salute.
Still distinctly unamused.
Oh yeah.
Still slightly amused.
So Veneers is
I worked out all my murderous tendencies, but I'm still not happy with them.
So Veneers is talking with you guys. Is like, well, I really hope you guys find some success down there.
So do we.
Last couple of guys who came back up said they did a whole bunch of stuff, but it sounded like they just camped out at the bottom of this thing and then decided to come back.
Wow.
Wow.
We're not
They didn't get
planning on-
paid, right?
So-
Yeah, they didn't get paid much.
Good.
They still got paid.
Those guys tarnished the name of adventurers.
Right?
Right?
And now you can
at Torihito saying that, I have a side glance at him, remembering the dragon.
Veneers is like, yeah, so this might explain why there's such a budget nowadays with Muse. So really, they're kind of scraping together what they can. It sounds like, but I wouldn't know. So you guys finally lead you into. Eventually, the tunnel kind of has this cavern off to the side. As you walk in, this it kind of looks like it's well lit enough so that you actually see there's a couple of guards in there who are kind of looking around the place, and they see a sheriff and they snap to attention. And she just kind of waves off okay, whatever, assholes. You guys kind of get a look around the place. It looks like it used to be an establishment of sorts, ancient. There's really old, musty, broken wood and a whole bunch of other stuff. But what really grabs your attention is the fact that they're in the middle of this cavern that you guys have been brought into. There's a giant. You remember the Muse folks told you about they needed to replace an elevator of sorts?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing is propped up. It's pretty friggin' big. With ropes and everything coiled around the whole logs and stuff
Does it
like
look
that.
sturdy?
I was gonna say, does it
sturdy.
look
It looks
safe?
pretty sturdy.
Okay.
And there's
It's not a one-way
it's
trip.
positioned over what looks like it used to be a well of some sorts. And they made sure to have. There's a giant wooden platform in the middle of this thing that's hanging there, and there's a staircase leading up to it. She goes, "Well, there it is. Just mind the bones, would you?"
Bones?
Bones.
She points. You're not sure how you guys miss this, but on the other side of the staircase, there is a humanoid skeleton grasping onto the side of it.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, that's
Neat.
a good omen. That's a good omen.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Don't
Don't
pay
even
attention to
bother
it.
cleaning it up.
No. Respectfully bury it.
It's
Nah.
It's archaeological.
we can't move it.
Good decorate. You can't move it?
We can't move it.
I'm gonna go investigate
Why?
that fucking.
You gotta go look at
I'm
the
gonna go
skeleton?
look at the fucking
Yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah,
I don't believe
that seems
Magical
odd to me.
Skelemans. Magical Skelemans.
Alright, so
It's
That doesn't
Alright.
sound right.
So who's taking a look around?
Me.
If you are, roll a perception.
Oh
Sure.
boy.
I'm
Take a good look
specifically
around.
looking at the skeleton. Like I'm gonna go over and poke it.
You're specifically looking at the
Looking
skeleton.
specifically at the skeleton.
Fuck it. I might as well roll.
Okay.
Okay, like at the mention of the skeleton, we all look around like, what the fuck?
This is okay. That's just fucking bizarre. There's just a goddamn skeleton. I'm
They
going
say
to
can't
roll
move
as
it.
well because I can. Woo!
Oh, fuck,
Okay,
good.
so
Phony knows things.
Bones.
Zork and Zork Zephyr, Zork. I'm Jesus Christ.
Finn.
Qeltrin, Zephyr, and Gambul all wander over to the skeleton. They are vastly interested in this thing. Yeah, this thing looks like it is clawed into like the inside of this structure. It looks like a fucking well of some sorts, and it's just it clearly looks like it does not want to go. Like it even exudes like this attitude of not wanting to let it go. The
Can I-
bones are nice and pristine. There's not even a speck of dust on them, however.
I mean, I do have these nice new fist wraps. Can I start breaking bones until we can pull it out?
Do you mention this to anybody?
Might feel
Yeah,
a
I'll-
little disrespectful.
You know what else is
really wanna piss
disrespectful?
off the undead.
Jamming yourself into a machine like this and not wanting to move.
He's not jammed into the machine. He's clinging onto the side of the well. Like, he's clear of the elevator and everything.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, it looks like they kind of like built around it because they were just like, well, we can't move it or anything. But this, from what you guys can discern from this is a human skeleton. And
It's just
it
a
looks-
skeleton, right? There's nothing else
Yeah.
there.
As a matter of fact, as you guys are kind of like looking at it, it looks like it came from like a young man, so to speak.
Huh?
A very hardy young man.
And this was
But-
here when you guys built when you first came here, right?
When we found it, yeah, this wall kind of broke down. We found this place, and there's this thing, and Muse found out about it, wanted to check it out, and we just can't move it.
Does it now? If we
You
look
know
at it,
what,
does it look like
whatever.
he was being
I'm-
dragged away, or just?
It looks like he was clinging onto it. You can't really discern
he
if
was
like
falling
something
down
was
or
trying to
something?
pull it or not like that. But they're like, yeah, no, the skeleton was here when we found this place.
That's creepy.
That's
And, like-
weird, but I can't be bothered if it's not getting in the way.
Let's get-
Torihito, Finn, you guys actually start looking around the furniture and stuff, or the dismantled furniture, I should say. But it's very obvious that some of them like used to be chairs, tables, and stuff like that. Phony finds something interesting. She kind of like picks up what looks like a thin piece of wood, and brushes like just years and years of like dust and maybe a little bit of cobweb off of it.
Like enough to have depth.
It says "yaw" on it.
Yaw.
Yaw.
Like
Just
Like
like-
YAW.
Yeah, it's just like, well, with the
boat
lettering
kind of
and
yaw?
everything, might have
Where's
been a place
pitch and
of
roll?
business.
Like a marketplace?
I don't know. She just kind of starts looking around like, it's a pretty big place. This might have been a bar or something.
A bar with a giant well in the middle?
That's weird.
Pretty
Is the-
weird.
I know what this is. I know what this is.
Okay,
Somebody knows
okay,
Easter
what is
egg.
it?
All right.
It's a famous tavern in Waterdeep called the Yawning Portal.
oh,
It was just a tavern with a
Continue,
massive. It was just a tavern with a massive fucking hole in the middle.
Okay.
So yeah, as you guys kind of like, they're just like, all right, whenever you're done with the tour, if you have any other questions.
We probably should get to work, huh?
Yeah, let's
It'll
just go.
So they kind of look between you guys. They go, all right, so this thing does have like handrails on it, but please don't swing it around or anything like that. This going down is kind of narrow enough for the platform itself. When you get to the bottom, could you tug on the rope a couple of times? And by that they mean like this other spare rope that comes along with the elevator. As you kind of look along it, there's a bell. And they're like, yeah, we had to set this up because last time we had a bunch of people like we barely heard them screaming up. to let them
Jesus.
back up. So
Wow, I just get more and more comforting about this mission.
yeah, they go right. Yeah, over in the corner, you guys can hear like a couple guards muttering something.
What do they say?
I'm gonna roll something. You could just ignore it though.
Okay.
What are the guards?
All right.
Gambul is not scared at all.
Okay.
Good
So, yeah,
to
they're-
know.
They're actually sitting over there. They're like, it looks like they're saying some kind of like snide remark about you guys, but it doesn't look like they're incredibly venomous about the whole thing.
I'm gonna
It's
ask
more
one
just like-
last question.
Veneris actually snaps at them.
It's more just like those guys are gonna die.
Yeah, that's probably it.
This is
There-
is a well, right? Is there water? Like, do you know there's a little water in here?
Reports that we've gotten, there is no water down there.
Okay, no, that's good news. It's fine.
Yeah, Veneris reaches down, picks up a piece of wood, drops into the well.
Don't hear anything for a while.
Clackety clack.
That's deep.
That's pretty deep.
It's pretty deep.
I will
Our
get on the
estimation,
platform
at least-
thingy.
200 feet or so. So
Yeah.
don't fall off.
I'll join
Duly
Finn and
noted.
I'll go ahead and stand on the elevator.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Okay,
I mean, if
I'm
worst
joining
comes
on
to
the
worst, I do
elevator.
have climbing.
Yeah, so you guys
30 feet.
They're like, when you get down there, by the way, if you could ring it so that we could bring the elevator back up.
Yes.
Some of the last party who went down there, broke. They decided to break the damn thing. We think.
Why would they break their only escape route?
I don't know.
Not the
Did
brightest.
you find any bodies or anything at the bottom?
Do you think we went down and looked?
So you just made so below us is another broken elevator.
Yeah, possibly. I'm fine.
I hate you people already.
The elevator
better
begins to lower.
Oh, Jesus.
You have enough chance to have like last words with these people.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
there is
I did.
Torihito and I. He can teleport and I can fly. I
No,
could have.
I
last
can't
words.
teleport. I can freeze time. I still have to climb
Yeah.
that.
I could
Alright.
literally just flap my wings up and be like, "Yeah, this is a bad idea."
Yes, it is.
So
Chung 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 chung.
you guys descend into the depths. It is
Go
dark.
awake into darkness.
Is that where we're starting?
It is dark. It is dank. It is quite pitiful. You guys are just like sitting there for the longest time, going, "Man, this is a fucking elevator. I wish we had music or something."
Right?
So
And
yeah,
that's
you guys.
what
You might
down
want to get your
eventually,
orb thing out,
You
Finn.
guys kind of hit the bottom.
And there's Gambul.
Hi, Gamble.
Yeah, so as you get down to the bottom, you guys kind of come in on this location.
Heal. I guess I should grab.
So go ahead and
Here is
throw
us.
your person on there somewhere. Whoop, shit. Pony, fuck on there.
And
Here.
Oh,
Let me help
there we
you.
are. I have awakened to darkness.
You're already awake. Shut up.
And I'm in
Did you
darkness.
did you take a nap on the elevator?
It was a long ride down, so.
There we go.
Alright. So you guys kind of take the moment to look around and just like, yeah, no, they were not joking. This looks like a man-made tunnel of sorts.
I am immediately just gonna pull out and activate the drift globe.
Okay. Well, as it you kind of activate it, and it kind of like flickers on a bit. It doesn't give you like a whole lot of light, and it's just kind of like, are you sure, Father?
I will slap you.
This is also going to be a little bit of distance is
I mean, you
maybe
could
not the
you could have made the map bigger.
but fuck it. All right, so you guys kind of take a look around. You notice that this tunnel that you're in heads north and south, or what you surmise is north and south, and somebody
So
left.
Am I
Someone's
actually only
gone.
getting 5 feet of light?
Who just disappeared?
Zork went offline.
He mentioned he'd be right back.
Ugh, Jesus Christ!
Hey, there you are.
Internet
You
being a
good?
dick. Apparently
Voice.
now, yes. I just have to reload back in.
So you
'Cause-
guys,
Okay.
all right.
Go ahead.
To recap what happened, you guys basically made it to the bottom, and you notice that this tunnel heads one way and the other.
I'm gonna take my map
Can
out.
we
Start working.
can we see anything on either end, or is it just pure hallway?
Either end, the light continues on for a while, and then you just see darkness down there.
Are there any bodies from the people who apparently died down here or
There are
something?
no bodies. Weirdly enough, remember that broken elevator that they mentioned?
Yeah,
It's not here.
You
That's
guys
not there
don't
either.
See that?
there's no broken elevator either.
Great.
No.
Huh.
My first instinct is that something is living down here.
Did they take the elevator with them?
I mean, that would be a hell. of
Maybe
a
they
feat.
built a house
Who
down
carries
here
an
with it.
elevator?
We're live here now. Yeah. So, as you guys are kind of like taking a moment to look around, disembark from the elevator, Phony goes over to the bell rope and like starts pulling on it to like ring all the way
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
so we can.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys hear a very, very faint, like echoing dingling from above.
Hmm.
Soon the elevator just starts rising back up without you guys. Yeah.
Great.
That felt very final.
The thing is, the bell
Really
rope
did.
actually stays down with you guys, so it's like, okay, well, we can
We can at least
ring
call
this
it
as
back.
we're coming back.
yeah.
So, what do you guys
That
do?
still feels very final.
So,
Well-
do we head towards the door, or do we head into the eternal abyss behind us?
I will check the door. First,
Alright,
I'm
so you
going
head
to
over
check.
to the door.
First,
You
I'm
notice
going.
this-
All right, tell me what the door looks like.
All right. Well, as you head over, you notice that the door. This isn't much of a door. It's more like it's a narrow passage.
Oh, so it's the same but smaller.
See,
Alright, well,
He's forcing single file.
I'm getting in the middle. I'm mapping this. I don't want to get hit.
What order do we want to
Are you guys heading through the passageway?
Or we could go the other way.
We should check
Wait,
the
I
let's
mean-
check the
Yeah,
other end just in
let's
case.
at least look.
It kind of like goes, yeah, okay, we can. She kind of like comes over.
I have
Fine,
set
you
my
guys-
drift club. I've set my drift globe to follow mode.
As you get, so as you guys are nearing towards the end of this thing, you guys start hearing a noise.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it sounds like some kind of like churning, maybe a bit of grinding, clanging sort of stuff going on.
And out comes the
And
hatchet.
there was a perception roll. Zork, it just sounds like a bunch of noise. You're trying to make
That
sense of
perception
it.
roll was from earlier.
Yeah, it
Just
was.
not. Oh, okay.
I'm listening.
Was it?
I mean,
Yeah, that was
Man,
from way
you
earlier.
listen super
Who wants to make
hard.
perception rolls?
What the hell
I'll
is this?
make a perception roll.
Nope. We can't hear shit.
I'm focused on my map.
Holy
my
crap,
God.
you guys.
I got a 17.
Okay, even Phony's like, what the fuck is that sound? Yeah,
Well,
so
Zephyr got a
Zephyr,
17.
everyone is just like, is that a creature down here? Something like that?
Yeah.
Zephyr, you actually kind of take note of what this might be. You like the sound seems a little clearer to you.
Okay.
If this is a creature, whatever it is, it sounds big, and it sounds like
Wow.
sounds like it's getting closer.
Guys, I don't know what this is, but it's big and it's moving towards us.
As you guys, yes, as you guys are discussing the, hey, you know what? This might be a bad thing to do. Something starts looming in the darkness.
What
What
is
the
that?
fuck is that?
What is that?
I'm gonna kill it.
Are you?
Are you gonna
Are
try
you?
and stab the big metal thing?
As you sit there and
I don't-
watch as this thing comes looming out of the darkness, you hear a voice. Infestation.
Okay, we're going back. We're going back.
Terminates.
We're
Oh,
leaving.
Jesus Christ, it's a giant
This
island. We gotta
thing
go.
starts rolling out of the
Nope.
fucking
Nope.
darkness.
Nope.
This is not a
Nope.
creature.
We're
This
leaving.
is a giant monstrosity. You
You
guys might want to go. So,
Into the
marching
hallway.
order. Who's going first into the
We
hallway?
just piled in. We just piled in.
I ran right into the hall.
Okay.
We'll figure it out later. We're piling in.
All right. So,
I
just to
okay.
give you guys enough wiggle room, I will.
Yeah, you guys moved all your shit in front of me.
Can I just I want to like back away from it and inspect it closer as it's coming toward me.
As this thing is
Just so I
coming
can start
towards you.
just so I can start figuring out like how it moves, potential weaknesses, etc.
Okay.
You're gonna get your ass beat.
This
Run.
big ass chasm that you're in, it fills that fucking this tunnel, It
Okay.
is trundling towards you. It does not have legs. It has tank treads.
Oh.
It has a giant metallic body. It has big ass fucking arms. It has weapons and all sorts of other sides.
It's
And it is staring
a sentry
down
bot
you
from
like-
Fallout.
You are my little bitch. It is Sir Kill-A-Lot from Robot Wars.
I was about to say.
I am running back and grabbing him and saying, "Dude, let's go!"
This thing is trundling.
Finn, we gotta go. This thing
Well,
is
get
good.
the-
No,
It's
fuck
cute.
you.
It's almost
Everyone
like go
run.
after
Everyone
you.
move.
It is making.
Gamble, move your fat ass.
It is making a
Gamble,
steady
I
pace
swear
to
to
you,
God.
mind you. So you don't really need to run to get away from this thing. However, it is still like there. It's not
Yeah,
stopping.
It's not fast, so I can stare while I'm running.
And,
Phony, I swear to God.
so yeah, Phony slipped ahead and trundle, 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 trundle,
Thunk.
and it thunk. So you guys
Then it starts
basically turn
breaking the
around.
wall.
I
It,
was gonna say,
it
like-
seems like and you guys are kind of like sitting there like, it's like, okay, well, at least it got stuck here. That's
Can we get some more?
So
Finn,
can
you
it
have-
reach in?
Can it reach in? That's a good question.
Ah, Jesus, not giving him.
Can
As
a-
you
it?
sit here to think about this sort of thing, its arms with big ass clanging sounding clicks and everything brings its hands together, sticks it into the tunnel over your head, grabs onto the walls.
Yeah.
Zephyr, back up!
I'm
Okay, we
backing up.
We can't
Push.
see anything.
We can't see anything.
No.
Like
Yeah,
we can't
you're
run
not
away
reveal-
from what
we
we can't
can't-
see.
We wouldn't just be stopping
Right.
here watching it.
Yeah,
You'd be
so
still running.
Now you guys basically like, oh, it is opening the tunnel behind you guys. That is not good.
Torihito.
Fucking go!
Fucking
So,
moving
yeah,
left,
you guys
right. You're the one with the
come
light.
out-
Get up here.
I fucking did!
Buddy!
There. Light.
Yeah, so yeah,
I stick it to Torihito's forehead.
Tony's coming along with it. So yeah, Torihito, as you're running forwards, you discover that you basically come to a fork in the road.
Going
This
left.
thing is,
The rule of mazes always go left.
Good adventurers go left!
Torihito starts running left. Yeah, it might be a good idea because as soon as you start running that way, excuse me for a second. Yeah, there's this little thing called fucking way in front of you just suddenly bursts into flames.
Jesus!
You see, I see that, and I'm just like, left it is.
Intuition.
So
Can
yeah,
I just say
you
that
guys
I'm
start-
looking for traps? Just stating
Yeah,
I
that
think we're all
now.
too scared to be actively looking for traps.
So you guys
Yeah.
are fucking booking it. Congratulations. Everyone is scrambling over each other like
Do they hear the
okay,
distance?
See, at this point, I'm pretty
Trundle,
sure
trundle,
Qeltrin
trundle,
would
trundle.
be like running and then occasionally leaping with his wings out, just like fuck.
Yeah. So you guys basically come around. Oh, hey, it looks like this place kind of turns, makes a left again.
Alright.
This thing,
Okay.
you can still hear rumblings from behind you.
No,
Just
just
go.
keep going.
We're going.
I can't help but notice that you're not going.
Okay, I am picking up Phony and carrying her. So
All right.
just assume
Yes.
that, yeah.
So it is Torihito, Gambul, Voni, Qeltrin, Zephyr, and then Finn.
I don't
Well,
think
you
I'm making a
guys-
very good map at this point.
Yeah,
No, the
You're just in there
pen,
scribbling.
you have like the pen and
Oh,
the
shit.
portrait.
Ah!
The pen is wiggling crazy in your hand and everything like that. Yeah, you're still running. You guys keep running. Fucking, you just hear the sounds coming from behind you. It is insane. And you keep running.
Keep running. We
Keep on
don't
running,
want to deal with
guys.
it.
There's a problem.
Yeah, as we're going, I have to imagine we're not
It dead ends.
screaming in utter terror the entire time.
It dead ends.
I kind of mutter to
What's
Zephyr.
What's causing?
I mutter to Zephyr. You don't think it saw us turn left, do you?
Turn around!
Yeah, here's a problem. You guys hear the fucking noise coming from the end of the hallway.
You
This
gotta
thing
get
has
me.
followed you.
Why?
Wait, I haven't.
So-
Wait, is it right behind us? Like, where is it exactly? Is it right
You
here?
hear the rumbling sounds. It is
No,
you can actually hear
it's
it
right
coming
there.
from like
Why is this thing digging like this?
you can hear it coming from down the hallway. It is coming your way. You guys
All right.
got
In that
bumped
case,
with
I
it.
probably would have extinguished the light on Torihito. Actually, no, I wouldn't have done that. I probably would have just like jumped and like trying to fly over everyone, And I'm going to try something, because I don't know if we can even do anything at this
This
point.
is
Yeah, I was
so-
gonna
pretty
say,
narrow
do we-
passageway.
I duck so that you can like zoom over.
Yeah, I'm literally just like using my wings to just jump up and over people to try and like get to the back.
All right, so you kind of like head towards the front. Who are you hopping over? Just all the way
I'm
to the
basically-
front.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to just do one specific thing. So I'm like telling everyone,
Just
get out of the way, get out of the way,
yell,
get out of the way, get out of the way.
just duck.
Yeah. All right, so you manage to squeeze past, and everyone's just sitting there like, "This thing is coming. This thing is coming."
Yeah,
Please
so
come
I would probably try this. I'm going to try to cast an obscuring barrier, so it can't see us, and it's hindering. Hopefully, actually, wait,
Okay.
hold on.
Can't
What's
you
my-
make them impassable?
Do you have the power level for that?
I'm checking. I actually forgot to check that. Level 3, choose one property, obscuring or hindering. Level 5, choose 2, and it can be both. So let's hope I can get that.
Okay.
Hold on, I forgot to set the min max. Hold on.
Yeah,
roll
what is the
one.
size of the
3.
barrier, by the way?
Let me set the min max and. I don't think it says. Hold on. Open Legends.
You make this the
I'm
dead
looking
end
it up.
lantern on purpose, you bastard.
Anywho,
No, he
At
made
level
both
seven,
sides dead
by the
ends, so
way.
it was
I'm
all
not
moot
looking at
anyway.
it, you're not
If you
looking
hit
at
power
me.
level 7, it becomes you can make it impassable.
I just had an
Can't do
idea.
7.
What?
I just
What's your
I
idea?
have the full list. Just roll your thing, and
Yeah, it doesn't say size wise, so I'm going to just assume it would.
I'm gonna assume a 5-foot square is a perfect size,
I bet it
considering
can't go-
this is a 5-foot square.
I bet
Make
can't
it look
turn
like the
around.
wall around us.
you should probably remember, however, that this thing. Let's see, that. Well, you guys watch as this what might be a barrier pops up into view. The hallway down past it kind of wavers a bit and everything like that. You don't get the sense this is a very good barrier.
Yeah, I kind of did this in panic because we have no other options
Well,
as far
what
yeah,
as I can
power
tell.
level does it hit?
So I guess
He
you
hit
Not,
0.
not enough.
It's not enough.
He
So you
can
guys are sitting there like, okay, this thing is coming. This thing is coming. You all kind of like get ready, and Phony's like cowering in the corner, like, okay, just I'll be here, I guess. It's not how I imagined this going.
I'm just gonna get my blade ready and brace because that's all I got.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yep.
my gun's ready.
Perception,
Perception.
all of you.
Alright, roll
Okay.
perception.
What is it with me and tens today? That's the third 10.
Alright, 15.
Oh, Gamble sees something.
Oh, Gamble noticed something.
Phony sees
Torihito and
everything.
Finn have gone deaf.
My teeth are too clenched.
Yeah, so you have ground your teeth or something like that. You can't hear the sound anymore. As for let's see. Yeah, Gamble and Phony, you guys notice that sound stopped.
Uh-huh.
That super loud rumbling and everything just kind of like it
That
seemed to
sounds like-
echo for a bit
That sounds like an everybody thing.
and just suddenly kind of stopped. The other guys are just like ah, still
Okay,
like
I-
screaming to
Well,
themselves.
I mean, I feel like we know it stopped at some point.
Because I'm
Um,
pretty sure
yeah.
we'd also feel
Yeah,
the rumbling.
I want to tell my drift globe to stay, and
Okay.
then I want to start creeping, ever so slowly, ever so quiet.
Okay.
You're gonna get us all killed.
You managed to, yeah. So you head like off towards the corner, everything like that. You don't
Yeah.
hear anything.
I want to barely, just barely, peek round corner.
Okay. You peek around the corner. At a certain point, the hallway seems to widen a bit, but for the most part, like there's no giant murder bot or anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll make a hand gesture to the others, just like this way.
Alright,
All
I
right, so
guess
you
I'll
guys
behind
going
you.
to follow him?
Well,
I mean,
what
not
else
much
have we
else.
Dad are
got?
sitting in a corner, so yes.
All right.
Options
Well,
are very
you
limited.
guys turn around and start heading that way.
And
You guys
and
get to the end of the hallway, and nope, with
I tell drift globe to follow again.
yeah, you guys get to the end of the corner. It's like a bunch of people peeking around. Like, no, there's no giant robot.
Is this a Scooby Doo thing? I think this is a Scooby
You
Doo
guys
thing.
feels a
So
very
as you kind of head around the corner, as you guys head around the corner, I would like everyone to roll perception.
God damn it!
Because I
Right.
love,
Rolling.
I know,
Rolling for
I love
perception.
them perception rolls. Boy.
What did I just roll?
Oh, Phony's back there, so
Oh, 19.
I got a 17.
I got
God.
better than the last two.
Yeah, well, something bugs you. You turn around.
It's barreling
It's
through the
fine,
wall, isn't it?
You see Phony.
Mhm.
Oh, Pony.
You see
Okay.
Phony.
There's no one behind her.
Oh,
Somebody's
Oh.
supposed to be behind her?
Where's
We're missing
Catman?
Torihito.
Where's
Oh,
Catman?
Okay.
Where's Torihito?
Okay.
at
You
this
didn't-
point, I start freaking out.
He didn't even get to roll anything. He's just gone.
I'm just gone.
Torihito's missing. You
Okay.
guys. Yeah, Phony
where's
turns around and goes,
that?
oh, what the hell?
I'll poke my head back around the corner. Guys, what's wrong? Oh.
Missing Torihito. Where did he go?
Okay.
did-
Okay. Don't panic.
Panicking. Casting.
Light! Since this is a panic, everyone roll attitude.
Oh, my fear has blinded me.
Okay, I'm gonna push past Phony and look around.
Ah, my fear has blinded me.
See, I'm
It's
imagining. I'm
Alright,
imagining
so-
more of instead of pushing past her, you just gently pick her up and like turn her to the other side.
Yeah,
of the
just
Phony-
swap us places.
Yeah, Phony turns around with you. She's like, okay, well, there was a dead end, right?
No. Guys,
Yeah.
I
this is
thought
the
so.
this is the kind of thing he does a lot.
Yes, but he didn't tell us anything.
He never
He
tells
doesn't
us
tell
anything.
us anything.
Yeah,
Phony
but
just-
usually he's in a not enclosed space, so
And he
we
usually
would have felt
shuts up
something. I
very
don't know.
quickly.
Okay. Let's
afterwards.
just we can't pry open the walls and look. Let's just keep going.
Phony,
I mean, is there?
If this happens
Razor.
again, then
Can I look for secret passages or anything?
you're heading down the tunnel to take a look to see if he disappeared somewhere?
Yeah.
See, at this point, I'm in the middle. I'm looking back and forth like fuck,
Yeah,
fuck.
Phony comes with you.
We'll
Fuck,
stand
fuck,
in the
fuck.
corner. Yell at us.
All right.
Find something.
Better
I'll
yet,
stand.
I'd
So
probably
these
hold
guys,
the light over my head and start
kinda-
heading with them and say, better yet, if you don't see this light, something happened.
Alright.
All right. So you guys kind of head down the hallway. Finn and Zephyr stay at the corner watching.
Just in case something else decides to come
just in
this
case
way.
it decides to
Has
make an
light.
about face.
Gamble, keep going? Because that dead end was a little bit of worse.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, you guys basically keep heading down. Torihito,
Fucking.
all right.
Good question.
And Phony's just like, yeah, that's a good
Batman.
question.
Torihito?
I'm not
You're
yelling
joking.
at anything or anything. Just
Yeah. So yeah, as you guys are heading down, the light suddenly goes up.
Ah, shit.
what, like
Wait,
Qeltrin's
just-
light?
Phony just grabs onto you, Gamble. She's like, "What's happening?"
Qeltrin's light went out.
Culture's light has gone out.
Okay.
We've been
Where's
staring down this hallway the whole time. Is he still
Yeah,
there?
you see the light go out.
Is he still there?
We see the light go out. Qeltrin?
Drift globe?
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
Gamble, you can hear them.
Yeah.
Guys, what's going on?
Like
The light-
I yell back.
Is Qeltrin still there?
Phony and
Pete.
Phony turns back.
My icon is still there. Okay.
Eh.
Good job.
God.
Phony goes back. Where did he go? He was literally here just like the second ago. He's gone.
Oh no.
Can I
don't
look
like
for
this.
secret passages? He's not just
Sure.
disappearing into thin air.
As you're
Like,
kind of
unless
like
he
looking
is.
around. Yeah, as you kind of looking around, there's something on the floor that catches your attention. Back towards where Phony was.
Okay.
It's kind of like right here-ish,
Okay.
And he stepped on it and he's gone.
and he's gone.
Oh, fucking goddamn it.
What the fuck is going on? Like, why aren't we getting any rolls or anything?
I was joking.
It's a thing.
Phony, you guys hear Phony scream, and she just starts running back towards you guys. And
I would
yeah.
imagine if I saw the thing on the floor, I wouldn't just step on it.
Alright. You want?
Like,
You wanna
like
go for it?
you pointed out
I
after
was-
he moved there.
After
Like,
I
that's
moved
not
my
fair.
token, yeah.
Yeah, you moved onto the spot.
No,
and then
you
After-
you pointed out
pinged
where it
after I
was
moved.
after he already moved, so it's moot.
Okay.
Like
Well.
he's not gonna step on the thing if he noticed something odd on the thing.
Yeah, Phony starts hurrying back towards you guys. She just kind of like looks up at you two, going, "I don't know what
Okay,
happened.
fuck me, I
They're
guess.
all gone."
Okay. Well, apparently investigating it isn't helping. So maybe if we keep moving, we'll find them along the way. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, maybe. I have no idea where they went to.
I'd
Do you have
rather
any ideas,
not.
Ben?
I'd rather not be caught looking at walls when that thing comes for us again.
All right, let's keep moving, and we'll try to keep an ear and eye out for the other guys. Although I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
I've got
Is
Drip
this-
Globe and I am hyper aware. I'm staring at everything. I don't take a step unless I know that the panel in front of me is completely clear. It,
Just
the-
I'm gonna
the
like kind of.
Yeah.
the entire,
so,
the entire
Hold on,
process
Phony.
takes half a minute per step.
yeah, Phony is just like sitting there, like, she's now just kind of following behind you. She keeps looking back behind herself. She's like, I have no idea what's going on.
And I guess I'm just Malcolm in the middle here, just trying not to die.
You guys keep heading on down the road and everything. Down the hallway, you can see that fire is still going.
If Finn was an artist, he
Can
could draw
we-
this place
Yeah.
just from staring at it for so long.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do
Yeah.
that, but who knows what happened to
Detail.
me?
Is the fire
And me.
impeding our way the other way around?
It looks like it's blocking off that one particular
Right,
roadway. Sort of.
Long story short, he does that for a while until he gets to Heerish.
All right, so you guys
So
get to
what-
there.
Yeah, so what's this way?
What's that way is looks like another hallway.
Giant kill robot!
No giant kill robot.
You did
Okay.
mention that the hallway widens after a point.
Yeah, it was like right. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna flip through all these sort of things and everything. It's just
These sort of things and everything.
yeah, you know. It basically it looks like the robot got like that far and then stopped.
And went back, I guess?
It might have gone back. It might have gone.
Oh, good, he
knows?
didn't.
Well, I'm
Oh,
not
good,
going to
he
go
didn't see
look.
It went
for
up.
Diddly diddly diddly. It went up the well.
it.
Went-
Now wreaks havoc. Now.
Well, that this way is fire. This
Yeah,
way,
so-
this way is fire. I am not fireproof.
I
We
mean,
know.
I'm only kind of there.
Yeah. Thankfully, with all the lights going on, it looks like there's something deliberately like shooting fire that way.
All right, well,
Wonderful.
fuck that. We're going to go this way.
All right.
So,
So you guys head on
continuing-
this way.
continuing to meticulously analyze every single goddamn step, we get to Heerish.
You
Eventually.
find a corner.
My God, a corner.
Oh my. Gasp.
Maybe
Phony.
Phony.
Phony, you're lagging.
Tony, catch up.
Phony better not be gone. I swear to God. God damn it!
No! Yay! Tony!
She has
That's
been
not
consumed by
okay.
darkness.
You can't just say
Not
she's gone
okay.
because you were too lazy to move the token.
But he wasn't too lazy to move the token. He moved her away.
No! Okay.
Phony has disappeared from behind you guys as well.
I'm not taking my eye off you. You do not take your eye off me. We're gonna figure out what the hell's going on.
That's okay. I'm totally all right with that. You're very pretty.
You guys,
Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
thank you.
so you guys head down the hallway.
Also, you're the only living person here with me right now.
That too.
Wow. Okay.
Equal measure of both.
That's a backhanded
Okay.
compliment.
I was like, that compliment didn't need more explaining, Ben.
I am very scared.
This hallway. So this hallway, as you kind of make your way with trepidation down this way, looks an awful lot like the just the whole thing. It's just man-made corridors. And,
Every
narrow-
single step.
yeah,
Oh no.
every single step.
Oh,
Every
no.
step you take.
Every single step.
Oh no.
Every
Every single step.
one
Every single step.
is Zephyr gone.
Every single step. Roll
I hate
perception.
God damn it.
Hold hand. Why haven't anyone hold hands yet?
Oh no.
Zephyr's gone.
Oh,
God.
damn it.
I look back, she is gone. And you know that robot is looking real appealing right now.
Wherever the
like
hell it is.
that's a thing. I know what it looks like. I could probably kill it with enough time and effort.
I doubt that.
Shh. Be quiet, voice of Qeltrin.
So, Finn, what do you do?
Internally panic.
Cry bit.
Externally panic. Internally panic some more after done externally panicking.
Well, which way are you headed?
Like I still have the drift globe with me. Does this look like a dead end?
Well, as you head down, yeah, that's a dead end.
Ah, god damn it. Okay, back the way we came.
Yeah, and as you turn around,
Oh fuck.
Finn disappears. You
And
all
that's the end of
find
adventure.
yourself
Time to read all
Session
character
ends. See you next
sheets.
in darkness. I am going to take a quick bio break. When we get back, we will continue.
You're just doing that to fuck with us.
Hell.
Yes!
That was good. No, that was really good. That was
Dun, dun,
like
dun,
some
dun,
legit-
if
dun,
you
dun,
all
dun.
wouldn't mind rolling a d20, we're going to say we're having an initiative thing.
Okay.
You awake
This-
in dark.
This is not combat, just so you all know. But this is just an order that I will get to you guys in. And yes, we're going to be taking a quick break. Please go have a drink, grab a snack. Hopefully
Popcorn
not
time.
one that's too salty. Ah! Be right back.
I spent a lot of time just sitting here doing nothing.
I found the perfect gift for Finn. The more I look at it, the better it gets. Guys,
We're all on.
I need to download that fucking thing that negates Google Chrome's recent update.
Specific.
Oh, you can no longer just find the exact image or GIF you're looking for. Instead, it's like
That's not a Chrome thing, that's a Google thing.
While I
Yeah,
wait for my popcorn to
company.
pop, this is Keaton Long's Dungeons and Dragons tip of the day. Did you know that crying is a free action? This has been Keaton Long's Dungeons and Dragons tip of the day.
goodbye.
American Dragon Keaton Long.
Boy, I've never heard that one before.
Right.
That was fantastic. I haven't heard that one.
I don't know how.
Because we've never said it. Till
yeah.
now.
That's right, you're not me.
I'm me.
I'm you, and you're me.
That's not right.
Okay, well, I'm back.
Stop
but
it.
he's using the restroom, so. Justin, I apologize, but god damn, was it fun springing that on you guys.
Okay, but I'm just mad that you said I saw it.
You should-
and
you
then
should-
I will say
failed
this.
it anyways.
You shouldn't
I
have
will
brought up that
say
he saw a
this.
thing.
In your situation, it would have been unavoidable.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. I don't see how, but okay.
This was all very railroady, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, here's things
A
that are
thing
happening
happened.
to
It
you
was
out of your
railroady. I
control.
couldn't. It was railroady. I couldn't tell with these narrow corridors.
Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. We're gonna
sorry,
start with-
I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Doing what again?
I don't know. Waiting.
Crying. Because it's a free action.
Talking out your entire plans with your team is a free action.
What if I jump over him, then stab him in the neck?
Popcorn time. Yay.
Poppity pop pop.
And I am going to roll a quick thing.
Can't tell
Okay.
if this map is bigger or smaller.
Huh. Mhm, mhm, mhm. How do you do the thing where
Good question.
And no one has the answer for that.
Don't know how you do the thing.
Hey guys.
Sounds like a personal question I don't feel like answering.
Everyone good?
Sure.
Okay. Give me just a second. I am going to set up a thing to try to keep this nice and timely. Alright. Is everyone back?
More or less.
Justin's here.
Keaton's eating popcorn.
Is he now?
I'm assuming.
Can
He said his
Keaton
popcorn
either
was
confirm or deny?
He said it was done. He hasn't said anything since that.
I
Well-
was assuming he was crunch mastering.
We're not exactly starting with him. So,
I mean, we could still wait. Not. I don't hope he gone that long.
that's fine.
Yeah.
12 hours later.
Yeah.
Where?
Yuck.
I'm going to write on a pad a thing so I can keep track of who's who.
I'm me, he's him.
Sounds stupid as shit, but
We're all in this together.
Are we?
Oh no. Maybe we're all in separate rooms and this is Saw and we have to kill each other.
Don't give him
Jesus.
ideas, you fucking idiot.
wow, grim. Oh boy.
The only winning move is to do nothing.
Oh god, I remember this fucking picture I have, but it's actually kind of offensive, but it's funny as shit.
Jesus.
It has to do with autism. And I'm an asshole. I won't.
Well, do beta.
Wow.
The hell is Keaton?
Good question. Panel of judges will get back to you in 6 to 8 weeks.
He probably got caught up with his family.
That's true.
Hey, you made popcorn. Can we have some? But no, I have D&D. But I want popcorn. But
How's
D&D
life?
and popcorn.
Let's go into detail.
Have popcorn.
Okay, so sorry about
Yeah.
that. I had to juice happened.
Okay.
Juice happened.
Okay.
The
Back to
juice
darkness.
is loose.
The majority of you find yourselves in darkness.
Oh boy.
Only the majority of us.
Fantastic.
So,
Coney actually got teleported
Torihito.
back to the surface. Oh.
you remember following diligently after your group when all of a sudden just darkness happened. Eventually, you guys kind of adjusted to darkness. You realize you're on this, standing in a new section. The place you're in feels much, much wider. But the most jarring thing is that your friends are nowhere to be found.
Cool.
Which sucks.
See, I'm just imagining Torihito freaking out and teleporting like every 5 feet, going ah.
That's not how it works.
Oh god, I'm not supposed to be in here.
I know, it's just
Uh,
like time is just fluctuating for you, so you're just like headbutting into things like fuck.
Your eyes slowly come to adjust this. You're in the bottom left corner. Just
Yeah, I see.
FYI. Eventually, this room starts to fill with light as let's say bluish light as the room comes into view before you, and what you
Oh
see
my
in
god, are we in Robot Wars?
Sitting in front of you is a statue, well, more like a bust, kind of sticking out of the ground. Kind of oddly placed, but it looks like it's facing toward this rather large and kind of haphazard-looking segmented squares.
It's chess.
Right here.
It really does look like a chessboard.
Hey, no game, no life.
It's the Harry Potter chess.
Okay, is this blue circle around me anything special?
Yeah, looking down, it glows very, very faintly, but other than that, it doesn't do anything.
I put a paw on it and it's like, do anything?
Nope, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
How do you hold a sword with paws?
Feet,
Don't worry
pause,
about it.
question mark.
So you kind of take a look around. or
Yeah.
What do you want to do there?
Look
good friend?
around.
Alright.
What's in
Well-
this? What's in this room? Is this a ledge or something?
No. This is a basically you just kind of step down from a platform, and there's this another platform right here. Kind
Uh-huh.
of step down and look to the side of the bus. It's this dude just kind of holding a spear, kind of just looking out in front of you. Kind of interesting.
Cool.
As you take a look around, and on the sides of the walls, you can actually see some alcoves that have other statues and the like, and they're all just kind of like looking in towards the thing.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, there's a couple of braziers with blue fire in them, which is
Braziers?
yes,
That
they're
is the technical
scantily
term.
lady wear. And across from you, you can see that there's
Apparently, I've been
another
pronouncing it wrong.
platform off in the distance, and that actually looks like a door up there.
Okay. This room to scale.
Yes.
Yeah, just wondering. I want to take a look at the blue fire because that's weird.
All right, taking a look at the blue fire.
Yeah.
Roll
Just
me.
do the thing.
That's blue fire.
It's just blue fire. Okay.
It's
That's
it's
blue
fire.
fire. Yeah, you look at it. It doesn't seem to. It looks like fire, but it doesn't provide heat. Is the thing.
Uh-huh.
So it is. It's just kind of. It looks pretty. It acts like fire. You assume this might be magic or the sort, but it's. Yeah, it's not burning you as you wave your hands through or anything like that.
What about the statue? Is there anything special to it?
The statues, they look like neat little artworks. This one in particular, just this is the guy with the spear, kind of looks a little bored. Definitely human. You can make that out.
Guess I'll take a couple steps into the middle area.
Roll me an agility.
Okay. Just outright kind of thing.
Agility.
No movement.
You are reacting to something, my friend.
Gotcha.
Hang on just a second. You step onto the floor, your very first step, and you feel it start to give way.
Uh-huh.
And you jump back just in time as the floor goes funk and falls away.
Okay. Yeah, I see what this is.
Yeah, as you're kind of like sitting there staring at it, the floor comes back and just
Bill,
sits
get out of
there, taunting you menacingly.
Okay, is there
As you
anything
look over this,
Is there anything on the ceiling?
you look at the ceiling. Ah, well, that's interesting. That's actually interesting that you look at the ceiling.
Would you stop?
Dude, he just. You know what? Fuck you. How about that?
I don't.
Yeah, you look up towards the ceiling. It looks like it's just the same thing up there. A bunch of segmented squares, statues, and that sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the pocket dimension.
Welcome to fuck you, Dome.
It's mirrored.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my outburst.
It
Should
is.
be.
Like, that's what's on the ceiling?
That is what's on the ceiling, yes. You look up, straight up, and that's what you're seeing. Like,
Nothing pointing out any
from
path.
the looks of it, this is directly above this. So, yeah, no. What you're looking at is what you're getting right now.
It's a sandwich.
But if you want to keep looking at it, staring at it longingly, go
Yeah,
ahead and roll perception.
cool. We'll do exactly that.
And, okay, 23, I'm going to mark that down, and I will get back to you.
Cool.
In the meantime, how's about we see how someone else is doing?
Cool.
Uh-oh. Oh.
So within this
Who is it?
room, thankfully, someone who still has light. It's Finn!
Oh boy.
Finn, you come to an area that looks,
Hold on. I need to make sure my cat doesn't unplug something behind my dresser because he
Oh, okay.
he decided
wild cat. It's not Torihito.
he decided to work himself between my dresser and my wall, which is about
Oh no.
half a foot of space, maybe.
Hmm.
So 1 second.
Poor Bill.
It's a cat. It's fine. They do that.
I miss having cats. One cat.
All right. Well,
You
this
heard
is
Lady
awkward.
Josh. She wants a cat.
So apparently,
Procure a cat.
Apparently, in like the 10 seconds that I turned away from him to tell you what he was doing, he had extricated himself from the dresser and sprinted into my closet.
That's cat thing.
Yeah. So
So
Finn,
yeah, he's
as you start heading down the hallway, you feel a sudden rush in the change of air as the hallway is replaced by this kind of. You don't even know what to make of it. But you get a good enough look around you to notice that you're on a kind of a strange platform. Beneath you, there's a glowing blue circle of the light.
Real quick, is anyone else getting robot?
A bit.
I
from
did a little
Josh.
bit. Yeah.
Server settings if you need to.
I'm doing that. Let's see.
Okay. Dallas.
Change from east to central.
Hi. Everything sound.
So,
Oh.
Keaton,
yes. Blue
judging
circle,
from the
got
looks
it.
of things, it looks like this place kind of opens up to a cavern, judging by the fact that you just see rocks ahead of you.
Well, first things first, I'm going to like poke my finger at the space above the blue circle to make sure there's nothing like there.
There is nothing there. You,
Step.
No alarm.
I am avoiding the glowy blue circle.
Just step.
All right.
All right. Well, that obstacle has been overcome. Good job, me.
As
Thanks,
you,
me. High five.
Slip to the side of the circle, you start hearing noises.
What?
There is something here with you, and it sounds like it's kind of coming your way.
I'm gonna kill it.
Are you?
You wanna kill
Are
it?
you?
I'll. Is there anything that looks like I could take cover behind?
Yes, this rock over here.
Yeah, I'll sneak my blade out and just kind of skid into cover here,
All right. So
and kind of keep an eye out.
your eyes start to adjust to the darkness. Thankfully, your drift globe's turned itself off. One
Mhm.
of the first things that comes into your sight is that. Go ahead and roll me a perception. Actually.
Oh, boy. Hey, I see.
Ooh.
I see
Nice
everything.
I know
Yeah.
everything.
Nice.
One of the most important things is you see right there is a bear trap. But
Like in front of the rock.
There is a bear trap a good distance away from the rock. And
Well,
it's just kind of sitting there, staked into the ground. The thing that jumps out about this, though, is
Thank
that
you.
you see a severed leg nearby.
Okay, someone else did not see the bear trap.
Yeah, what's weird about it, however, is while the bear trap is here, the leg is like more over here.
That is a weird angle to be caught in a bear trap.
Yeah, so, because from the looks of it, the thing is staked down, chained, and everything. It looks like it hasn't moved from that spot.
And it is like it's like set. It's ready to kill something.
And as you kind of take a
Well,
look at it,
Yeah, if I still hear noises, I'm still like waiting.
oh yeah, you're hearing noises and everything, which
Yeah, so I'll
might
wait.
be a good thing because eventually something comes slinking out of the darkness.
Mhm.
And it looks nasty. It looks ugly. Looks like a weird ass cave dwelling lizard fucker.
Looks like
man.
I'm gonna fucking kill it.
Yeah, well, as you're getting ready to launch this thing, you hear kind of grunting something, and yeah, it's getting closer to you. So
I'm
you're
waiting.
kind of readying
I'm-
yourself to ambush the fucker.
I'm gonna ambush the absolute shit out of him.
And just to let you know, you actually see light off in the distance where it came from.
That's fine. That's
All right.
fine. We do this
Well-
quick. We do this quiet.
As this thing comes closer and closer and closer, apparently it wasn't watching where it stepped.
Oh my
Because,
god.
yeah, remember the bear trap I told you about?
That was the very last thing you told me about.
It leaps at him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a mimic bear
and you're
trap.
sitting here going,
It's a
I'm gonna
chain
kill
chomp.
this thing. This thing jumps up and goes, "Ah!" and fucking latches onto his midsection. This thing starts screaming and howling and stabbing at it with its fucking shitty ass wood bone spear thing. This goes on for quite a while
Okay,
as you're
so-
just watching.
In the moments that it grabbed onto him, you said there was a light where this lizard guy came from.
Yes.
I'm actually going to try and just creep out from behind a rock, and just sprint past toward that light.
Well, there is a problem. You see shadows moving.
Oh god damn it! There's more.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
So
Okay, so I do see them down there.
yeah, a bunch of them actually start kind of. A couple of them start coming running over, and they just start
Okay, so
grabbing at this other dude.
I was about to say, like, do they seem unconcerned?
No, they're very much concerned. They come over, they start like screaming, and there's a lot of like gnashing of teeth. Everyone's just kind of getting pissy at each other. This thing is still chewing on him. It has made its way to his leg and has started going up of it, like
Well, that's
fucking
terrifying.
someone trying to eat a carrot.
Well,
They
now I just
eventually managed to like, as you're sitting there watching, like, what the fuck is going on? They managed to extricate this asshole and drag it back towards camp. From
and they
where
leave
you
the bear
finally
trap.
yes, the bear trap kind of chases after him for a bit, and it keeps snapping for a second. Goes, "Ka-chuk-kun,"
So it's chained
back.
down.
playing still. It is chained. It is very much chained to the floor.
Can I get a sense on how far that chain reaches?
Oh yeah, it's a 5-foot reach.
Okay, so as long as I don't get close to it, it's fine.
But you get the sense that with this dim darkness going on, you can actually see a campfire ahead of you. There's a few tents. These guys are now milling about. They look kind of pissy.
Okay, well, okay, so this changes things. But
Yes.
I do notice that there is like a safe spot between the range of the bear trap and the wall here.
Are you heading this way?
No, fuck no. What the fuck?
Are you going? Are you going next
Yeah.
to the rock?
Yeah, I was gonna try and like sidle around that and see if there was another way around.
Roll agility.
Okay, so I get to around here-ish, and then I do this. Yes.
Yeah, you managed to sneak by. You for a moment there, you actually start concerning yourself with, can you actually hear this thing snapping? So yeah, you kind of sidle by. This thing doesn't even come after you. It's there. It's just
It doesn't know it can kill me, or it can't
It's
kill
not
me, so it's not
reaching-
bothering. It can't kill me, so it's not bothering. So that's good.
Yeah. So as you
So
get
I'm-
closer
I'm-
to this,
I'm just sidling by.
all right. Are you going to
I'll
investigate the?
I'll at
or you
least
just
I'll
gonna-
at least try and get like a closer look as I'm going by. But
All right.
mostly I'm more concerned with like looking for a way out.
Yeah, as you kind of got a, you're kind of like giving an eye towards these dudes. I want you to make a learning roll for me real quick.
Oh boy, I'm
See
so
if you
good
can
at that.
Suss out what these things are.
I am of course lying.
Nope. Unfortunately, you are unfamiliar with these cave things. They might be trolls. Huh.
They're not very smart
I mean,
trolls. One of them just
You don't
walked
know
into
what
that
a troll
trap.
does. Yeah, so you kind of like, as you're sailing by this chain chomp thing, just like, don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me. You can hear them arguing with each other. And
Yeah.
as soon as you feel like you've cleared the trap, you see a purple light go off right at one of the things. That's when all hell breaks loose.
Define all hell.
They start killing each other.
What?
Oh.
This purple fire kind of shoots off from one of the tents by. At that point, these things take one good look at each other, and then it's knives to throats and everything. These things start stabbing each other crazily. Like there is a lot of animosity all of a sudden. It is insane.
I thought I had a good grip on the situation. I was wrong.
yeah,
also,
eventually.
Also, is there
It's-
anything like this way ish?
Yes, as you are looking around, there is a little bit more cavern. You see some
Okay.
rubble off in the distance. And yeah, eventually you can basically keep sneaking past them if you want.
Yeah, no,
but-
I feel a lot less need to go slow since they seem totally unoccupied with me.
Yeah, as you kind of start wandering around, you can hear the last of them kind of gurgling out with blood gushing out of
So
their
they all died. They all died, bro.
They are all fucking dead.
Jesus Christ.
One of them,
All right,
you
cool.
hear the last one kind of just death roll.
I mean, clearly that purple fire thing didn't reach me, whatever it was. So I'm just gonna
No.
not. I'm just gonna not. I'm
You're
gonna
just
not.
gonna pass it by. Okay.
Yep. No. It didn't hurt me. No need to concern myself with it.
Well, you keep heading your way onto the cavern, and we're gonna head to somebody else.
This has been weird.
So I'm getting
Let's
a puzzle.
see.
You're getting a death trap.
You're
We are
getting
going to go to the next person on
Suicide.
our list.
suicide pact.
Dun, 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 dun. We find Gambul, who's sitting there staring down at this blue marker thing, which suddenly grows into a circle. Gambul,
Gambul.
you find yourself on another platform. The hallway is widened, and your friends are nowhere around you. And
Is
get no
Gambul with
response
us?
from him. So we might skip to somebody else.
No, I saw his green marker. He's just not talking.
Justin, are you like?
You're
I
not
guess
talking.
his mic.
We
Hold
don't
on,
hear
just
you.
just disconnect and then reconnect.
How about now?
Hi.
Oh,
There we
there
go.
you are.
Hey.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah, I was talking like my green indicator was lighting up and everything, and said I was
Okay.
transmitting.
It's all right. It's all right. You're here now. What were you saying?
So
Okay, what do I see?
yeah, as you basically look up, you look around. This is not the hallway you're in anymore. This is
Yeah.
advanced darkness. Eventually, your eyes definitely make adjustments to everything, especially since there's like lights. There's actually torches along this wall right behind you. You kind of
Mhm.
see for a good distance. Every once in a while, this is a big, wide, sort of cavern-looking room that you're in,
Uh-huh.
and looking around at everything, it's just like, okay, my friends aren't here. Taking a look around, you don't see anybody else. There's no statues or anything like that. Thanks to, unfortunately, the light doesn't really carry all that far. You might have to grab one of them and keep heading forward.
Okay. Well, is this a wall here?
Behind,
Or-
that is not a wall. That is just a line because shitty map
That
making.
I can't see. Okay, I'll grab a torch.
It looks like
No.
this floor goes on for a while.
Okay.
As you kind of head in towards it, torch lights up a little bit more. You start seeing
What the
from the
fuck is that?
ceiling. You start seeing from the ceiling. Please don't be traumatized by this. You see ropes hanging here and there.
Okay.
Plain old rope. They're not nooses. Oh god, that is just the best rope token I can find. Fuck all of you.
It looked like a noose.
Gamble going on a walk.
And they're not nooses, they're just ropes.
No, they
hanging.
are. Yes, they're just ropes, just kind of like dangling there. It's just like okay.
Does Gamble get to play the
Okay.
lottery?
Do I see anything at the top of them?
Well-
or
They kind of stretch off into like the ceiling that's kind of far off, like way above you. But
Okay.
from the looks of it, you kind of like look out and you kind of peer out into the darkness. You can see some other ropes and such. As you get closer, though, however, you know that there's a gap.
uh-huh.
There's a gap.
So there's just a bunch of ropes above me. And then there's like a narrow hallway type thing? Or
there's basically a walkway, it looks like. And at a certain point, it just kind of like stops.
okay, can I reach any of the ropes?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'll
Gamble pull.
grab one and yank it.
Grab one and yank it. You feel it actually, you can definitely pull it. It doesn't like snap off or anything like that. You feel there's weight on the other side of this thing.
How so?
no.
Like,
There's, as you pull on it, it feels like if you pull down on it, you're lifting something up somewhere else.
okay, so
So it's on a pulley.
Yeah, as you like listen, you can actually hear like a kind of a rope pulley system going on here.
okay.
So
I'll approach the walkway and just see what I can see.
you see more gap.
Script.
Matter
Uh-huh.
of fact, as you kind of like sit there, kind of looking at everything, you see way across from you.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I
That's
get
not
what
the
this
right
is.
piece of shit.
So this is the beginning of a walkway that stops.
Yes. Way across from you is another platform of sorts.
Is that a toilet?
That's a really big fucking
No,
toilet.
that is not. There's a strange round object in the middle of. There is a pillar of
Okay.
sorts in the middle.
I think I see what's going on. Can I reach both ropes?
Yes, you can.
Are there only two, or are there more?
There are two that are right here. If you feel that those are the best ones for you, then by all means.
Oh, well, I want to know how many more
Yeah,
there
where
are.
are other
Oh, there are
ropes?
plenty.
Where?
There are a series of ropes. There are some frayed ropes. There's
Arcs
ropes
them.
over here and there, maybe.
Yeah,
You're
like
gonna go.
He
try
needs
and-
information on where ropes
there's
are.
a bunch of other ropes. I'm not really getting anything like.
The ones that you can actually reach are looks like to be like the two. Right
So
here.
these are the only two I can reach.
It looks like it.
Thank you. I'll grab both and pull both at the same time.
You notice that with both of these weights combined, it's actually maybe a little bit taxing on you. I'd like a might roll from you.
I would expect nothing less.
Oh Jesus!
Oh dang!
Woo-hoo.
It might have been a little taxing, but
Oh,
this
I
is
gotta-
Gambul.
I got a little bit of an attack of the vapors. Gambul is sitting here flexing all of his goddamn muscles and goes around and watch it.
I just look like
Sucks.
a Dragon Ball Z character charging up.
Yeah, so yeah, from the feel of it, you kind of start pulling these weights, and are you like what are you doing? Are you just testing them out? Are you just pulling?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Gambul
just-
needed a light workout.
So
I don't know, just pulling them. I don't know.
yeah, you basically just start pulling them back. The ropes are coming with you, and boy howdy,
Oh, am I pulling them this way?
yeah, from the looks of
Okay.
it, unless you wanted to pull them to
You
the
said they were
sides.
coming from the ceiling.
They are coming from the ceiling, but you can pull them like any which way.
Like if you
See,
walk a
I was
direction while pulling
imagining,
them.
I was imagining down, but
Did you want to go down?
well, okay. When you said ropes from the ceiling, I'm imagining pulling them straight down. But
Yeah,
if they
so
can pull,
When you
if
pull
I
them
can
straight
keep
down,
pulling them, like if I reach the floor, then I'll go okay, and I'll start walking backwards with them.
all right, yeah, they definitely hit the floor. You feel like you can actually pull
So-
these suckers. All right, so
Keep
you start pulling
pulling.
them back. Let's get a might roll from you. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come back to you in just a second, or
Okay.
two.
Or 12.
But
6
I will say
minutes.
this: you're making good time. Who's next? Let's see.
Probably, like-
I
I'm thinking
believe
it's
it
either a
is-
slingshot or it's pulling the entire thing over towards me.
Oh
Gamble,
man, I want a
Planet
Gambul
Breaker
shot.
Gamble. Planet Breaker Gamble.
Zephyr.
Oh god. Hi.
As you were so busy trying to follow Finn and keep eye contact, he suddenly disappears from view and you find yourself in darkness
Fuck.
for like a few seconds. And then suddenly, lights! Fire!
I got a question.
Fire, I can do
When this happens, do we feel like we're moving or we're just
Or just-
suddenly
Like-
Suddenly
Or is it like when I move them?
kind of like that? Yes, it's actually kind of like that.
Oh boy.
You were just suddenly...
okay? So it's portals. Got it.
Yes.
It's
He
teleporting.
teleported.
Zephyr, you find yourself in a room that quickly fills itself with the orange light of a couple of braziers that, I'm doing it again, that, light up with fire.
Okay.
As you're kind of looking around, you
No,
notice
here's
that
Justin.
directly ahead of you, there is a doorway. And although it looks like a kind of shoddy doorway because it just kind of goes into a hallway. The other things that you notice about this place are that the walls surrounding you
Mhm.
are covered in like it looks like artistry.
I'll take a closer look at the artistry. Try and see.
You heading over
if
to
I
the
can-
artwork?
Yeah, I'm heading
Oh,
over to the
Josie,
artwork.
real quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Already?
Step
Alright,
one.
agility. Step 1. Die.
Step 3,
Oh,
profit.
Wait, no.
You trip over Phony.
Oni?
Ah! She's just like looks up at you. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, there's somebody here. Oh, she hogs onto your fucking leg.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Phony. Well, I'm glad you're here too. What happened?
It was just dark, and I was trying to follow after you guys, and then suddenly I just wound up here, and everything was dark, and then all of a sudden like it lit up, and I was just looking around, and then you kind of tripped over me. What the hell?
Well, I can't really see much right now, okay?
There's light.
Not that much of it. You want to come take a look at this art with me?
She looks up at it. Oh, okay, that's neat, I guess. All right, so she heads on. Yeah, the walls are kind of covered with like it looks like a kind of like old Egyptian hieroglyphic with people kind of like doing stuff in there.
should I roll like logic or learning and see if
That's a good question. What would you like to roll?
logic? Because I don't think it's something I come
rolling
in
logic.
contact before. So
Okay.
maybe just trying to use common sense to figure out what it might be saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll a logic on that.
Roll your logic. Gosh dang you.
God damn it.
What did you roll?
Phony should roll 2.
That is actually a good statement. Thank you.
I'm just like, yep, those are pictures.
Oh god. Yeah, those
Yep,
are pictures,
those are
all right.
pictures.
Well,
Well, you want to go to the next room? Because this is doing us no favors.
let's see. Where the hell was I? Okay, so what you're looking at right now is that instead of just like people portrayed in certain ways, you actually notice that like all the pictures are of like a dancer. That's kind of neat.
Hot. Does this have anything to do with us? Okay, noted. There are sexy pictures of ladies dancing on the walls.
No, that does not say anything about gender. Funny, it just kind of like looks up at you and goes, I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Well, just trying to remember what we are looking at, and maybe we can piece it together in the next room.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, so you head towards the door?
Yeah, we're going towards the door.
Alright.
Was
Notice
there
that this,
like a blue light around us or something earlier that I missed? Because I just saw the fucking ring of light.
oh, the circle? Yes,
Yeah.
there was a circle
Okay.
of blueness that was there. But you're now currently stunned going, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
So you head down towards the door. There, it looks like it's a small, narrow hallway that opens up into a big, brightly lit room.
Fantastic. Oh, fuck. That is a very large,
my
brightly
lord.
lit room.
Yes. As you look
My
across
eyes.
from you, the immediate
That
sorry.
did hurt, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry guys.
they did.
The immediate thing that you come notice about where you entered in from immediately goes onto a catwalk.
Okay.
Across from you is some sort of strange, like maybe stone, metal sort of platform is kind of raised up by what looks like chains that are attached to the ceiling.
Huh. So like a pendulum, like a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's attached to all the corners. The other thing that really grabs your attention, the room where there's no platforms, the walls and the kind of like going down, these are kind of like sloped walls that are kind of going down. But what really gets your attention about these is that there's a bunch of holes. They look like tubes of sorts.
I'm in a room with tubes.
Tubes!
I'm in a room with tubes and a swing. And
Aside
there
from
were
that-
sexy dancers.
Yep. Aside from that, there is what looks like to be a circular raised stone platform pedestal thing towards, like, say, middle-ish of this place.
Okay. So I guess I'll make my way towards that thing.
You start heading that way. As soon as you take a step onto the platform, you start hearing beats.
Oh, good God. It's Dance
Drums.
Dance Revolution. Okay, so I guess I try to match my steps with whatever the beat or the drum is.
Phony looks up at you and goes, do you mind if I stay here? Because this, I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, hang here till I figure this out. I can always come back for you.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
hopefully I can always come back for you. I don't know shit about this place.
All right. So, how are you going about this? Are you going to make a run for it? Are you going to approach cautiously? What you doing?
I'm going to cautiously and to the beat try and make my way across.
Hmm.
Seeing as that seems to be what it wants me to do.
All right. So you get out
Roll, like,
about,
agility or something.
let's say, 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
Roll me an agility with disadvantage.
Okay. Agility, disadvantage 1.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
I did okay.
that's a good one.
Yeah. That was the disadvantage shit. What was the disadvantage?
Yes.
Are we in the crypt of the Necrodancer?
You take a couple steps out. Next thing you know, the tubes suddenly show their purpose. as balls come flying out of the fucking air.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, these things whiz right past you. It looks like just because you were cautiously kind of standing still in the whole thing, these things miss you by like inches.
I like drop into a split, like, oh fuck, what was that?
Doom, 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 doom.
Do they match up with the beat?
Here comes another roll with disadvantage.
Oh, fucking hell!
Also, since you did a split, I imagine that skirt is going into full effect.
Oh,
Right?
Just sudden veil.
Right? Exactly. Okay, disadvantage, submit. Die, this is not well. This is not doing well for me.
Yeah, as you kind of are sitting there just going, I have no idea what's going on. More balls whiz past you, and they're getting close, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and keep going forward towards that pedestal and try and keep an eye out for these things and listen to the music to try and anticipate when the balls are gonna fly at me.
Okay.
That's not something I thought I'd say today.
All right, so as you keep taking a step forward, let's
Yeah.
get some more agility rolls in there with more disadvantage.
Alright, disadvantages.
By that I mean
Woo!
disadvantage 2.
Woo! Oh, fucking hell, too?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a die because I don't know what's going on. The story of my life. 18, slightly better than last time.
Yeah, like you were, through some sheer a bit of luck, you are still in there and just.
How much farther have I made it?
Although Phony has noted you were screaming quite a bit. You made it 20 feet, and it is still a ways to go, and these balls are coming at you super fast.
By the way, Josh knows this, but
As
I
you're-
fucking hate dodgeball.
As you're taking a look around, you notice that the air seems to fill with balls.
Jesus Christ!
Oh god, it is
Oh.
terrifying, and we're going to hop
Oh,
to the next
God,
person
no.
as you are
Standard.
talking about
Leave
this.
me here!
Yes.
Standard fucking
Yes.
Friday.
And so that leaves us with our final person,
That'd
who
be
has
me.
been waiting so patiently. I appreciate it, by the way. Qeltrin,
Well, I got to hear all this. This is pretty funny so far.
you find yourself with light in your hands, but your friends are suddenly gone, and you're not in a hallway anymore.
Ah, fuck.
And unfortunately, this is another bright room. I apologize.
Okay.
As you
Well,
look around, your light count goes off to a certain distance, but oh boy, it's not looking great for you. First things first, you do notice the glowing blue circle beneath your feet.
I'd probably like look at that and probably like scratch at it with my finger.
Okay, so you're it doesn't really react or anything to you. It doesn't bring up paint or anything like that. This does not look like chromatic gel to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'll take a step out.
Well, yeah. So you're kind of taking a look around and taking a step over. You notice as you get towards the end of this, the little border here, where the floor kind of changes a bit.
Oh,
It's kind
How
of
so?
as you look over, like let's say a foot in front of you. There's a line that runs one way, shoots off in a perpendicular route, and then changes back again and keeps heading towards a wall. As you kind of look up towards it, your light kind of starts filling in the gaps, and you notice that there's an edge to the room and such like that. And but your eyes are mostly drawn to the fact that there's a body. There's a body like right here.
Huh. So basically, there's a line. Hold on. Where's the free draw tool? This is gonna help.
There's a line kind of.
So basically, there's something that goes like, it's doing things. Basically,
It's doing things, and that's not just the only line. You kind of look around. There's a lot of lines. There's a lot of lines. It is going every which way. Taking a look around, this stuff kind of looks like it might be etchings. Goes up the walls. Looks like it's on the ceiling. Eventually, the room kind of starts you start adjusting your eyes to the rest of the room. There's a door down that way. But those lines are going everywhere.
only because I know you'd never let me do this. Would I be able to fly up and just try to like, how to put it? Like, I'm guessing that this is going to be the kind of maze where you have to follow the line, kind of deal. And Qeltrin's probably looking at this, going, "Okay, this is a lot of lines, and there's a dead body over here. Clearly, something."
You thinking of flying?
No, because I know I'm not going to be able to fly out of this, and it's the kind of thing where Qeltrin likes puzzles.
Mm.
So even though this is probably going to get him killed, he's just trying to like fly up a bit just to see if he can. What's the word I'm looking for? Just like see where lines go, because sitting on a platform you can't really see a whole lot.
Unfortunately, this would have been too much of a pain in the ass to like draw out. The lines are everywhere. The floor looks like it's segmented. The walls look like they're puzzle pieces. The ceiling just looks like it is ready to be broken apart or something.
So,
but they all look like they're in perpendicular lines.
So, So, how do I ask this? I don't know. I feel like I just need a better description.
They look. Give me a roll. How do you?
Or...
You can do perception, learning, logic.
Let's do learning.
All right, learning.
You learned good.
All right, so you're taking a look around. These things are segmented in a sporadic way. You get the feeling that this isn't like there's clear error between you and this place, but there are just, as you're definitely taking a look around, there are bodies everywhere. As a matter of fact.
Oh boy.
Yeah, as you're taking a look around, this looks like it might be a dangerous spot to be in, man. But as you're kind of looking around, there's a lingering. You can actually taste a lingering sensation of magic in the air.
Taste
you
like
get the
magic.
feeling that this is more like mechanisms and such.
What does magic taste like?
Magic.
Yeah.
Duh.
Tastes like abracadabra.
God, what was I thinking?
Hocus pocus.
I mean, you
Tastes
wouldn't
like
know because you've
tapioca.
never tasted it before.
So, but as
Tastes
you're
like
looking around, you
butterscotch.
basically notice that the platform you're standing on doesn't have these same lines.
So it's
these
the only
things
place
look
that's unaffected.
Yeah. So right now, where you're standing, you get the feeling you might be safe where you are. But here's a fun fact that you actually do kind of take notice after looking around for a bit. You can actually kind of identify what all these different bodies are. For instance, like the guy who's this dead person next to you, that looks like a dwarf with like full plate body armor. Off in the distance, you can see some like what you can assume are spellcasters. Looks like some rogues died further up. And actually, that's actually kind of interesting. You seem to be seeing similar sort of kind of people, just kind of like piled up in certain segments. Like it looks like the big burly guys did not make it very far. Not only that,
So
these bodies are piled up towards the edges.
to leave a clear path for everything else, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
This is intentional. This is interesting. This is creepy, but it's interesting. Now, with the lines, are they like a deep etch in the?
They are a deep etch. You actually do get a good look at one of them. It seems to like just kind of like pit for a little bit, but you can't stick your finger in one of them or anything like that.
See, what I'm wondering. No, that'd be.
Would you like to make a logic roll?
Sure. No, I can't do that. I forgot that Scholar is learning, so I can't do that. Never mind.
Well, at the very least, everything looks like deliberately designed in a certain way. You can't really make out the sense of anything past what you got from that learning. Just the fact that big old burly plate man is just sitting dead next to you, and you notice that rogues have gotten the furthest.
So this is something that would either require speed or very, very high amounts of tediousness.
Maybe.
Qeltrin would probably be like way overanalyzing this, but also wanted to be trying different things. But he has no
Or they
idea
just
that
ran the
something's-
fastest, so they died the slowest.
Oh my god.
I think it has something to do with like light versus how heavy they are, or
I'm not there. I
I don't
can't
know
help.
how much.
Right.
How much
You're not in the
noise
room.
they
I can't
make.
answer you.
Well, that's the thing. Like, this is the kind of thing where
thinking out
Qeltrin
loud,
is just
'cause I don't
sitting
know the
here
answer to this
thinking.
either.
Because he, like, on one hand, he doesn't want to have to deal with this. He wants to find his friends and just fly out of here. But he also knows that if this room is full of magic, there's a very strong possibility that if he tries anything to quote unquote cheat this, he's gonna get fried.
Yeah. Well, from the logic side of the roll, unfortunately, the information you're getting is maybe the middle is the best route.
Yeah. Boy. You see, what I was thinking is if these have edges, I was gonna try to, like, I don't know, use like an energy roll or something to try and make a, what is it? Basically, shoot magic forward in a line and see if anything happens.
You want to
Like
get that shot?
Sure.
Like just
Okay.
a bolt.
We're trying something.
Well, like putting his hand like or finger down into like towards one of the edges and just firing it forward into the etch to see if it triggers anything.
All right. So, how big of a spark are you trying to make here, man?
Just a small one, like a simple, like tidbit of electricity. Just see what happens when you shoot
Okay.
it forward a little bit.
You fire off some electricity into this thing. It doesn't really grab onto anything. It doesn't seem like it's like connected to conduits or anything like that. For the most part, you get the sense that the etchings are not the problem.
Hmm.
Bzz.
On the bright side, it like did shock you back, so there was that.
Unfortunately, I am just absolute. I don't.
You
I
want to
don't
spend
know
some
what
time
to
to
do.
think about it?
Yeah,
All right, we're
this is
going
one
ahead.
that's actually kind of worrying me.
Yeah, sorry, man. All right, back with Torihito.
Hi.
Oops, shit. I should bring the attention back to you, my good buddy. As you're kind of sitting there staring at the ceiling, you notice that there's a bit of a flicker every once in a while. But other than that, something else kind of catches your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, right next to you, it seems to be that there's a bit of lettering like on the statue itself,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to reflect with the blue light. Not only that, it kind of like you get this sense that this might be something you want to read.
Well,
So,
what does it say?
well, if I can find the fucking thing, if you'll excuse me for a second, I'll hand it to you. All right. Well, God damn it! Ah, you find poetry,
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
and in case everyone else wanted to read along, I will share this with everybody.
We can't help, but boy howdy, we will feel informed.
Right.
So the poem reads,
Oh, here's
as you finally manage to glimpse it out of the light with the fires and everything. My journey across this watched-over land began with a step, with spear in my hand. From south I began, from home did I start. Northward I trekked, without care in my heart. 7 days strolled up to the river, the sight of which my soul did give shiver. I trailed down the side 2 miles east, in hopes of ways to conquer this beast. A holy man beckoned, and to me he stated, the gods in the south and the west are not sated. Wanderer, appease them, your journey is far. You will make way for them till under blue star. 5 days I traveled, only stopping to rest, till I found the mark, the end of my test. I resumed my first way under watchful gazes. My compliance, it seems, gained the gods' praises. The river ran smoothly, it still carried me some, but cross it I did, now to my new home. I looked to the heavens as my steps reached their last. The celestial body now mirrored my past.
Mm-hmm. Let's
This
see.
seems important.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have my pen write this on my parchment paper so I can have it for me. So I don't have
Good
to go back
idea.
and fucking read that thing.
Okay.
So let's see. Began with a step in my spearman. So I'm gonna step here and see what happens.
The floor floor actually sinks a bit under your weight,
Mm-hmm.
but it does not disappear.
Okay. All
That's
right.
good.
Northward I checked. 7 days strolled. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there? Question mark?
I want you to make a learning roll with advantage real quick.
Okay.
I was trying to help by doing this.
It's okay.
So it's either starting at 0 or starting at 1. So it's either here or there.
Okay. Hey, well, make an agility roll then.
Okay, so it's 1 back.
Erring on the side of caution. Oh, jeez.
It starts with an I. Jay! You step onto the platform and you fall through.
Great.
You're dead.
And, however, you fall for a bit and you wind up right back there.
Oh my god!
Now you're thinking with portals.
All right, that's
Yeah.
all right. That's kind of funny.
Unfortunately, your little kind of fall deals you 5 damage,
Okay.
one of which is lethal.
Okay.
Oh no!
God damn.
We're dealing with
So
traps, guys.
4 damage or 5 and 1 lethal?
4 and 1 lethal.
Okay.
So 5 altogether.
Let's see. So yeah, there this time.
Alright.
Yes.
And I'm
Seven.
I'm going to have my pen, make a quick little sketch of this room, and
Alright, so you gonna try that again?
gonna step up
Okay.
to here.
Alright.
And let's see. Up to the river. Church side 2 miles east. So 1, 2.
Yeah, everything seems fine.
Okay. 2 miles east.
Where did you put the thing? Because I don't see it.
It might be in your journals.
It's
Gods in the south and the west are not
Dang it.
Under
stated.
poetry?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
It's
that.
poetry.
I found it.
Yeah,
It just
that's
says poetry, all caps.
For some reason, it's not.
Would you like a hint about this one?
Yeah, I mean,
Make a learn.
yeah, I'm gonna make
learn
a.
with advantage.
Let's see.
Or logic with advantage, whichever. Better.
Let's see.
He learned good.
Gods in the south and the west are not stated. 5 days I traveled.
But unfortunately, that doesn't give you a direction.
South and the west, so. Let's see.
Trying to appease
Holy
both
Man
gods, what
back
direction
end.
would you go into?
I'm not sure which one of these ones is the Holy Man. I want to say it's this one.
Markham.
You
He
might
did.
this one here.
Okay.
The one on the left.
Like, what does that guy look like?
It looks like there's a dude with a staff and the thing in his hand.
The thing.
It's not specific!
Yeah, it's not very specific, sorry, but from where you're at, it looks like a wizard dude, to be honest.
And what about the other guy?
To do with Nex. I don't think that fills the criteria for holy men to you.
And what about the guy at the far end?
That's a dude with a sword.
Okay.
But is it a holy sword?
I'm gonna put a foot on the one to downwards, see what happens. Like.
Agility with advantage. Because you're being an ass.
Oh
I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
God damn it. Jay falls through.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, Jesus. You take 3 damage this time, none of it lethal.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Went up to there, and then 1,
Under
2.
here.
So not that.
Feel free to make markings if you need to.
He just did. That is what happened.
As you, do you want me to leave your character, like your view on here, so you can like suss it out?
Yeah.
Try to get a good idea. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one because I'm trying to give you all fair time.
Chance
So,
time.
meanwhile, we're gonna head back to here, and Kobe, you get to stay there. Hopefully, if that worked. God damn it.
Nope.
Why won't you work? Oh, is it the bars? Work, damn you!
I mean, just have me here. We'll come back to me.
There you go. I got it.
Okay,
All
so
right, anywho, back with Finn.
oh boy.
So you decide to give the tent with all the dead
Although
weird cave lizard dudes.
as I
Wiper.
settle past, I'm kind of like have a better line of sight on it now. Can I at least see what this purple thing is from here?
It has died out by this point.
So
It looks to be it came from a very, very small source, mind you.
I still don't trust it. I really don't trust it.
Trust nothing, not even yourself.
Make note of it for. Make
A
note
very
of it.
dead creature is kind of like its eyes are glassy and kind of staring you in direction, like.
Weird.
Yes.
But I'll make note of that for later, and I will keep on going.
I mean, that's just a DM being weird with you. So.
No, I meant make note of the place and the purple, not
Okay,
the
no worries.
not the
So,
stare.
You kind of turn around. You actually notice there's another source of light coming from that direction, up right-ish on the map, if you would care. And there are shadows, and yeah, from way over here, you can make out a few more lizard dudes.
Gonna
Most
go.
importantly, more rocks.
All right, I'm just gonna slide into cover.
All right, you kind of look this way. There's some more lizard dude. You get the sense that there's like, oh boy.
That's like the main camp in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
I'm still not even sure if they're friendly because the only thing I've seen of them is that one of them walked into his own bear trap and then they all kill each other. For all I know, they could be totally cool.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
There.
I know. I mean, I'm not testing that, but they could be.
Yeah,
they could be. You should try it.
You get closer. There's a couple dudes. They're kind of cooking food around the place, and they're just kind of like huh. Wonder what the like. You get the sense that they just do not give a shit about what's been happening like back where you came from. Either they didn't hear it or whatever
they don't
happened. Care. But there are however guys just kind of standing guard every here and there. So from what looks it, you could maybe try to sneak past like on this side, but there's definitely a dude just kind of looking around.
So this is another rock I could use for cover, right? This one over here. Okay.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm going to sidle over to this end of the rock.
I do need to clear that out for you. Okay, sidle to that end of the rock.
I'm going to take my drift globe.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure it's floating right about here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to do a lot of things really quickly. Namely, I'm going to input the command for flash, grab it, and then sprint this way while they're all looking downward.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
sounds like something interesting has happened.
So you don't look at the flash?
let's see. So you're going to tell the flash.
And obviously not look at it.
Okay.
You're going to get it to flash. Try not to look at it.
Like
make your way over to
like
the
if I just clamp a hand over my eyes, I'll still be able to like see enough light coming through to know like, all right, flash happened. Grab.
Okay. Make me a fortitude roll with advantage.
I'm about to make a horrible mistake.
Oh my goodness. You just might be.
Okay, good.
Hold on. I'm going to roll something.
No.
Well, true to your plan of attack, you manage to block your eyes from the light. It goes off, and you pretty much have made a huge amount of light.
You did it.
You have a split second to decide what you're going to do next.
Exactly what I said I was going to do. Their eyes are most likely all like if they function like regular sentient beings, they're all going to look this way.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to sprint up this way.
Okay. So yeah, you sprint over that way and make me an agility roll with advantage.
Oh, back. Cancel. Damn it.
13. Two guys come running over. However, Not towards where you are now, but they are checking out the rock.
That's fine. That's fine.
Nice.
Just gonna keep sidling.
Yeah, your drift globe is now no longer producing light.
That is fine.
And they kind of like start coming around the rock and sniffing at it and everything like that. They're just like, what the fuck? But they start barking something to the rest of the guys. It's they all kind of like snap up their heads, look over in that direction. They just kind of go, These guys they look a little bit more wary now.
That's fine. I don't need to get into camp. I just wanted to go by.
Okay. So
I've made it to here. What's all this way?
All right. That way is just more rock and god damn it, I keep missing the. That away was just more rock and just empty, just cave nonsense.
What the fuck did I get out of here?
Yeah, it looks like. Sorry, I should have clarified that earlier. It looks like your best route is maybe that way, but yeah, they're on the lookout now.
Anger birds. I thought it was gonna be like this way.
Make me a logic roll real quick. If you want a hint. Maybe you should go and check out what that purple light thing was. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
A lot. I could be driven insane and slit my own throat.
I mean, it caused them to murder each other, not themselves.
Okay, then it will cause me to.
You did not see anybody kill themselves. That is actually a really good hint to give you.
Then the worst that could happen is I jump into this camp all willy-nilly and die.
Who knows? Maybe it imbues you with magic strength to just go murder ape shit.
So what do you do?
Well, they can't see past the rock, so I'll just go doop 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 doop.
You're slinging out of the darkness. I will let you have that one. You kind of head back towards the camp where 5 dead lizard dudes are kind of sitting around the campfire.
Fine, I'll pat them over and check out the purple thing.
Okay, so you head over to like it looks like there's this kind of like mostly broken box. Shut up, I don't care. There's this mostly broken box that it's right next to one of the crappy tents. From there, you can determine that, yeah, that's definitely where the purple light thing came from. There's a small, like, shriveled piece of what looks like it could have been paper or something that is just looked like it went out in a blaze of glory real quick. You can't really discern from that what this thing was.
I mean, I can take a guess. It was probably like.
However,
okay.
There's another thing right next to it.
Is it this thing?
It's of a roughly same shape. No, it's not that thing. God damn it, Zork!
Bring me back.
My lord. Okay, it's over here.
Significantly right next to it, and actually causing you a bit of concern because this is literally touching the thing that you can only assume was just engulfed in flames, is what looks like a bundle of fire starters.
Like matches?
Like a series of herbs and everything dried up and mashed up into rods and such.
So matches on steroids.
Kind of like that. These things are basically, yeah, it's basically like, it's supposed to be like kindling or something like that. But give me a learning, logic, perception, your choice. With advantage.
God damn it!
Sorry, I just thought of it and I was like, I'm gonna give this one to you, hopefully. Roll good.
Wow.
Well, this is definitely fire starters. Wait, hold on. Is that what it says? No, it doesn't say fire starter. It says, well, that's stupid. Why would they call this thing a fight starter?
It's a
Oh
fight
my!
stick. It's a fight stick.
We'll
It's
come
a
back
pun.
to you. Who's next?
Quick, bring me back.
Oh my god! Am I
believe
about
it
to
was
just throw
Gambul.
this in the middle of camp and watch
Gambul,
the
so you are pulling ropes, buddy.
Quick,
Yeah.
sitting at my own screen, stupid.
pulling
Bring me back.
fight starters?
How long have you been pulling these ropes? Is this
Yeah.
like instantaneous between all of us, or?
By the way, can you actually see your token? I'm looking at.
Gambul.
Yeah,
Ew.
I'm getting some weird. Like, it looks like it's a ghost or some shit.
Because you're on the wrong layer,
This is
probably.
something strange.
No, I'm not. I'm on objects and tokens. It's weird.
Quick, bring me back
Neighborhood.
to the rest of the part, because this is dumb, and I'm not doing anything anyway.
Okay. Well, here. Aha. All right. So, so Gambul, you are pulling. These ropes are coming with you and everything like that. You're
Is
not having
anything
any
happening?
problems. Yeah. No, you're pulling back against the ropes and everything. You feel like you're getting a good workout. You're stretching these ropes out pretty far. Let's have some more might, why don't we?
Oh my lord.
No.
Well, at this point, you notice that the weights are starting to kind of like tax on you. But you do manage to pull it like another 5 feet. Let's say you are actually like right where you are.
Okay.
From the looks of it, you feel like these weights could like it feels like there might be something pulling on the other end, but not strong enough to like really reel you over anything. But this might be dangerous. Or it could be fun. Who knows?
Okay.
You're feeling Gambul confidence.
But is anything happening from me pulling them? Like,
you get
do
the
I
sense
see
that you're
anything?
lifting weights somewhere. No, it off in the distance, you see a couple more ropes that I probably should bring attention to now.
Yes.
Off in the directions, you actually see what looks like a pair of taut ropes that are moving as well as you pulling them. Seems that you actually are pulling some weights from down somewhere.
Okay. These are the things you probably
It's
should be
large
mentioning
chasm.
from the get-go.
Well, now that he's pulling these things, they actually do move. So, what do
He's
you want to
been
do?
pulling
Keep
them for the better part of 5 minutes.
I'll keep pulling.
Keep pulling. All right, let's have another mic.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a good one. All right, let's see. You've made.
Gambul gets second wind. Gambul's strong at there.
All right, you've made some distance. You're doing really well, dude. This is like fucking Saturday morning for you. Your glutes, your pecs, your turtles, whatever.
My
they're
pecs
called.
have pecs.
Let's have another mic
Muscles, like
roll.
getting muscles.
If I keep going, I'm gonna hit Super Saiyans at some point.
Yeah, but you're bald, so I mean, you'll be like
In
Nappa.
this case, would you just grow hair?
A wig appears out of nowhere.
It's time for Calamity Nappa.
Let's have another mic roll, why don't we? And not dying. Stop dying. You managed to get it, like, dude, this is nothing to you. This is going great. Wait, it stopped.
It stopped?
Like, you feel on the other end of the ropes, this thing goes, kung! And off in the distance, you can actually hear a very muffled, like, clunk. It kind of echoes around you and everything like that. You probably pulled as far as you could.
Okay.
These things are ready to go. If you just so
It's
much
a
as like
slingshot, isn't it?
No, they're like one of those fucking wind up cars.
Okay.
what do you do, Gambul?
I'm going to stop pulling and keep holding the ropes.
All right.
So, like,
Well, you can
unplant my feet.
you
I'm
unplant your
basically
feet.
seeing if it's a slingshot.
This stuff starts pulling you forwards.
But, like,
You,
not fast enough to, like, fling me.
Are you letting it pull you fast enough? Are you
Oh my
going
God,
for it?
Yes.
Make me
Oh no.
a might roll with advantage.
Oh boy.
Gambul is bird. He is prettiest bird there is.
For the bird.
Gambul, for the love of God,
That's-
you know it. Like the
that's
deep barrel,
50
you go fucking stealing.
Hover over that real quick. Look at that. Look at what I rolled.
I mean,
That D20 exploded twice.
God.
Through divine will or something, Gambul goes sailing across the chasm, and nobody will believe him. But he is majestic as fuck, yo.
I have to believe
So
it
this
somewhere.
is what it feels like to
Someone
be
else, someone in their random puzzle room just hears a thud.
No, I have to imagine somewhere at the apex of his jump, he just goes, tweet.
Flip.
Stick a
Barely,
landing.
You pull a double flip, everything like that. I would have had you roll an agility, but that was such a magnificent roll. You stick the landing, you stand up, and you go, yes! You just cleared a 50-foot chasm, dude.
50
Tweet,
feet.
tweet, tweet.
50 foot.
Okay. What's in front of me?
right in front of you. Thankfully, you did not have a skid or anything like that. There is a round pedestal right in front of you. It comes up to about, well, let's say your waist. On it is a strange looking. You're not sure if it's stone. You're not sure if it's metal. A strange, what looks like a tablet of sorts.
Okay.
But on it, you can definitely see it has a little bit of a blue marking on it.
Okay.
It's just kind of
what's
sitting
the
there.
marking look like?
Menacingly. The marking, it kind of looks like just a couple of etched lines. Unfortunately, it doesn't really form a shape or anything like that. But it's something.
Okay.
It's weird. It's not centered. It's not anything like that. It's kind of like off to the side.
Oh,
Take it.
Oh. I'll get up on the platform.
Okay.
And then reach for the tablet, basically. I'll
Okay.
like grab it, I guess.
You
I know
reach
what this
for the
is.
tablet, and you pick it up.
Hmm. Does anything happen?
It is in your hands.
Okay.
That's what happens.
I thought it
Following
was
that-
going to be a fucking elevator.
As you kind of sit there and kind of look this over and everything like that, something slides up right where the tablet used to be. It is a potion. At least you're pretty sure it's a potion.
Okay.
Alright. Actually, that does look like a potion. It says on it, a potion of push and pull.
I mean, he's pretty much got the pull down.
Yeah.
I can't read.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's true. Well,
Okay.
Those are
I'll
words.
take
there is a potion. It doesn't look like a health potion, I'll say that.
Take it and shove it in my pack.
Shove it in my pants! No.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
so you
Gambul did a thing.
go ahead and add yourself a potion of something, because you can't read, damn it.
Too bad he already knows what it is.
Yeah, and
A potion of Farn and Blank.
right next to you, you notice that there is very obviously a door. However, right in front of it, you notice that there's a body.
Okay, what's the
body.
body look like?
It's a big-ass knoll. And looking it over, it is lying on its back. It has a very big vertical gash going from underneath its chin down its chest. And it looks like it went in deep, whatever it was.
Okay.
This motherfucker's dead.
Yeah, I would imagine.
My god, he's dead.
So you said it's a knoll?
It's a knoll, all right. It's a big one.
For those that need an explanation, a knoll is a hyena person,
Okay, so just like the World of Warcraft knolls.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay,
And they're about as big as Goliaths.
they are?
About
Are
17
they?
tall.
Well, this one certainly looks like it's as big as you.
Oh, it's a
Well,
big
if it was
dude.
standing up straight, it's a big dude.
Okay.
It's a big
They kind of hunch.
Okay. I'm curious what killed him. Wait, where's the body at?
The body is basically like it looks like it was just kind of like dragged here.
Okay.
Looking at it,
I'm
there's
gonna-
definitely a blood smear going towards the door.
The door.
Uh-huh.
What door?
Like I clearly said there was a door like right here.
Oh,
Like an
okay,
exit
sorry,
door.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was a wall with the tablet
No,
sitting in it.
it has exit written in nice big
Too
blue.
bad, can't read.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to inspect the body, see if there's anything on
Oh.
him, maybe.
Good idea. You're looking over the body. It looks very clearly dead. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it has anything like. There's not a whole lot of valuables on it. You get the feeling that this guy was stripped of anything that he had useful on him, except for what looks like a couple of big ass metal bars that are tied together with a chain.
Uh-huh.
This
So
thing
like
is-
I'm picturing like a giant pair of nunchucks.
it is a giant fucking nunchuck.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, please. Take it. That just sounds wonderful.
I'm
Nunchuck.
gonna take it, but I'm not gonna use it as nunchucks.
You pick it up. It's heavy. As a matter of fact, this thing is heavy. You have picked up what is known as a flint bar.
Oh, what?
A flint bar.
Can you spell that?
FLINDBAR.
Okay.
And this thing looks like it could definitely crack some skulls in, man.
Yeah.
So, This thing, like you've seen nunchucks before. This thing is just big. It is big.
So let me get this straight. These are basically two-handed nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
To make things even more interesting, there's spikes on the end, man.
No. But bear with me. These are two-handed nunchucks. So if Gambul were to find another one of these,
Oh my god, he could be
I could be Bruce Lee of the Goliaths.
he could do that.
Yeah, you could.
So yeah, you gotta
I'm not going
make one of
to
these fuckers.
do that.
So I imagine Gambul's like, huh, neat, sticks it in his belt and heads on out the exit door.
Yep. Because I'm not using them.
Well, Justin, you're the first one to solve your room. Congratulations.
Yay.
This was very fucking
And again,
straightforward.
we are going kind of
Literally.
all right. So next
Yeah.
was Zephyr.
Hi.
Ah, my eyes.
Qeltrin.
Zephyr has been dancing for 3 hours.
Dun, 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 dun. You are still
Mortal
making some
Kombat is
distance, but
playing
you're
in the
noticing that it's
background.
getting hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you keep going in?
I mean, I don't think going back is a smart idea either.
Yeah, you're kind of in the middle because if you
Yeah.
went back, there's
I
more
am
balls.
going to try something new though.
All right.
It might end up being harder in the end, and I'm probably going to regret this. But instead of trying to dodge the balls, can I try and step on top of them and move forward by jumping on top of them? Why are you looking at me
Are
like
you
that?
sure?
Oh god, no! He said, "Are you sure?" I'm not going to do it.
I mean,
okay, I'm
you
just
could
gonna-
try, but
If I
I get
these
the
fucking
things
feeling
are moving
pretty fast.
really
like
fast.
you would
Okay.
have to be going like Neo in the Matrix speed,
Okay, so I don't have Torihito power. so it's
tripping,
not a
going
good
around
idea.
the column.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to keep going. I guess I'm still rolling with disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
right
at
back
disadvantage 2 now, just so you know.
I know. I'm very aware.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Hey, man.
I
Alright.
forgot what was even happening in this room, if I'll be honest.
It is dodgeball.
Oh.
There's like balls flying
The
everywhere.
the tubes on the sides of the walls are shooting what looks like big.
Oh,
possibly-
damn it. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, you feel like you stumble. You actually trip over, but a ball goes sailing past your head. Somehow, you are still avoiding them. My God.
Realistic, how far have I made it now?
You've made it this far. You're about what, halfway to that pedestal?
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. Oh boy.
Advantage 2, disadvantage 2.
I was about to say advantage 2. I'll take
No.
that.
Oh boy.
I'm curious what's giving her disadvantage because
I'm
The
usually
The
pretty
balls are
agile.
coming out like rapidly and at
The
strange
air
intervals,
filling with
it looks
balls.
like. Yes.
Kinky.
I mean,
There are balls
I
everywhere.
did say I was trying to match it up to the beat. That doesn't give me advantage at all, or even maybe one less. I am actively trying to solve it the way they want me to.
Do you want to do logic, learning, or presence?
presence.
Presence.
Presence is what I
Presence,
have. Most
presence is
of,
considered doing a performance.
okay.
Oh
Then
my.
I will do presence. And can I use? Well, I guess pretty doesn't
Do
make
a
any
presence.
difference,
The
Do a
room is not
presence, just
satisfied. The
presence
room
but-
is,
Is the presence just straight up? Okay.
Mhm.
the room is not satisfied with your current performance. It
Ah.
demands that you
The room,
Show me
does
what
not
you
care how
got.
you look.
20. 20. 20.
You get the sense that this is it's not just a beat. You're actually supposed to be moving in certain ways. Because the balls are filling the airs around you. Like, every once in a while, you stagger one way, but you still manage to get into some, like, gaps sort of thing. This is like hole-in-the-wall turbo edition.
Oh, so it's
coming
not
from every
just,
single
it's
fucking
not
direction.
just to a beat. I have to be in certain positions. So I guess I take just a second long enough to try and see, looking at the walls, try and see where I'm supposed to be at certain points. Just enough to glance as I'm moving to try and feel how
Roll
it wants
agility.
me. Okay. And
Roll an agility.
just plain
Oh my
agility.
god! If I had an
Rolling
extra every time,
agility.
I tried to fill it the way it wanted me to.
Get out.
Also, you have a thing.
Get out. 21. I'm doing better now.
You're getting a sense of, like, how you should be moving. Eventually, you start kind of making a dance.
Woo! I'm dancing.
Yes, you are dancing.
Check me
specific,
out.
man.
I'm dancing.
Yes. However, you might want to keep moving because you have come to a standstill.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving. Keep
As
doing
soon as
what
you
I'm
reload
doing.
this fucking page.
Yeah, I had to reload the page. All right. Agility.
Wop wop wop.
12. Oh fuck. Why? I reloaded the page, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, Zork, you know that gift you posted earlier of Luigi? I'm imagining that's also Zephyr right now.
Let's see. Where was the
How do you think I
thing?
feel about my puzzle? I have no idea how to
I
fix
think
it.
I just fucked up, guys.
I'm going to.
You're just gonna get conked in the head and fucking die.
Yeah, one of the balls actually does kind of bop you across the back of the head. Thankfully, these things aren't like solid enough to like
Take your head off.
take your head off or anything like that, but it
It's
does
just-
kind of throw you off your step.
Okay. So do I have disadvantage for the rest now?
You have disadvantage on your next agility roll.
I'm gonna try it.
Are you gonna keep
Try it.
moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Fuck it, it's
You did
just
not make any
pain.
distance that time,
It's
unfortunately.
just pain. I can deal with it. I'm gonna keep going. Said what? Disadvantage 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
29.
Apparently,
Yeah, you roll
that
punches.
motivated
You
me.
managed to get another good 10 feet. You're just sitting like, yeah, ow, yeah, ow, yeah, ow, yeah, ow, fuck.
Yeah,
exactly
ow.
those
You
words,
are suffering
exactly?
like 3 damage, just so you know.
Oh, okay. I can.
However, it's not lethal, thankfully.
Yeah, ow. Yeah, ow.
All right.
Alright. I'll go again. I'm gonna keep
Yep,
going
go
till
again.
I get to that
Agility or
platform.
presence or like.
Agility or presence? Well, I'm gonna go with agility because it's higher.
Yeah.
23.
You managed to make it to the pedestal.
Woo! Am I on the pedestal?
You can hop onto it real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop onto it real quick.
Agility, no disadvantage.
If I fuck up
Because
here,
the
that's
balls
really
are still
hilarious.
flying. My god.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh boy.
Does better with disadvantage.
What are you looking at me like that for? What happened?
I'm going to roll another thing. God damn it, that's not how that works. Yeah, right as you get onto the platform, another one comes and like bops on the head again. However, you are not thrown off. You have made it to the middle.
How much damage did I take from that one?
That's a good question. Let's see. It's a story about 1 damage.
Okay, now I'm down to 20.
You did see this one
My
coming,
head
and it
really
like
hurts.
kind of caught you in the face. It's just like, ah, motherfucker.
That hurts.
We are all gonna have a
However-
lot. We're all gonna have a lot of questions for each other, I'm sure.
As
I
you,
got like a black eye now and shit.
yeah. However, as you're sitting there on top of the platform, it looks like no single ball is coming near you.
So I turned it off by getting on the platform.
Well, there's still some going through the air.
Not as many? Like less?
Oh god,
There's
Phony's
less,
gonna have to.
thankfully.
Phony has to do it now.
Right next to you on the platform is a strange, maybe stone, maybe metal tablet with what looks like blue markings on it.
I'm gonna pick that fucker up.
Okay, you just kind of pick it up. Nothing happens. Just in your hand now.
Can I take a look at it? See if I can read it, even though I'm not very good at that, but I'm gonna try anyway.
These are definitely not letters.
I wouldn't know the difference.
No.
Well,
Well, one of us is going to have to change.
on the bright side, however, you start taking a look around. You notice that on the opposite end of where you started, it looks like there's an exit door of sorts. You probably can definitely reach it there real quick if you want to try.
I'm
Phony?
going to test something. I'm going to jump off in the direction of Phony real quick, just sitting there, just real quick to see if me standing on here is what's making the balls stop in as much. So it's just a quick step to see if more balls.
All right,
go
so you're
through.
just stepping off the platform.
Just for a second, and
Okay.
I'm going to be vigilant and try to duck.
Make an agility roll.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yay!
Okay.
29.
Well, you definitely dodge all that. Perception with advantage.
Perception. Advantage 1. Fuck me.
No, it looks like there are less balls. However, there is definitely greater distance between you and Phony and the door.
What do you mean, greater distance?
This platform is not exactly in the middle. So if we're talking about like a good distance between you and where you came in, and like maybe a couple steps worth
Can
towards
she
the exit.
hear me if I call out to her?
Yes.
Phony, do you think there's less of them now? Do you think you can make it your way to me, or do you need me to come back to get you?
Yeah, I think I can do it. I mean, I'm smaller too, so
All right,
I don't know, maybe.
If you're good, I'll wait here at the platform for you.
Okay. So you
I hop back up. On the
all right,
platform.
you're just hanging on the platform.
I'm gonna wait for her.
Okay.
I'm also
Let's
gonna be holding
see.
my head.
I'm going to do a.
Just do like 7.
Let's see, because of her size and the fact that the room's kind of been mostly solved for the moment, and she's kind of got the gist of it as well.
I tested it out for her.
Oh my god!
She makes a mad dash and just jumps onto the platform with you. She looks up at you and goes, "Okay, can we go now?"
Yes, we can go now.
All right.
That
Is
was
there anything
stupid.
else in the way of us between us and the edge?
There are a few more balls sailing through the air, like they just don't care. However, there are less of them. Agility with advantage 1 for you.
Advantage 1
I was
for
about
you.
to say, I was going to offer to carry her again if she wanted. If she doesn't want, that's fine. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, I'm fine. How's Phony doing?
No, she's fine.
Okay.
You guys basically managed to make it to like another catwalk on the edge of the platform, and at that moment, the balls just suddenly stop, and you're clear.
I turn around and flip off the room, moving on.
All right. Well, as you kind of take a look around and you start making your way towards the exit door, you notice a pair of boots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Huh, kind of funny looking. Let's see. Thankfully, you look over the boots. There are no feet still in them, and they look
That's
pretty.
comforting.
Yeah, that's pretty good, and they're pretty well treaded. It's odd they were just left here. It also looks like someone was trying to slip on some spurs, but it didn't really work out. Reading the interior, it looks like these belong to someone called Slippery John or something like that.
Slippery John?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Are they my size?
He wrote his name on the inside of the boot.
It looks like you could fit into them pretty easily. They don't
I
look like
try
they're
on
that
one
different.
boot and see how they go, and see how it goes. I'm just putting one on right now, first.
Roll. What do I have a roll, guys?
For what?
To
suss out if they're magic?
Fit.
Oh, if the
No,
boots
not
fit?
just
Presents.
about what they're doing. I'm trying on one boot to see if there's any shenanigans up with these.
Tell her if they fit or not. You don't need a
First,
roll if a
no,
fucking
they
boot
fit.
fits.
Yeah, it just feels like they're just nice boots.
They
They're
just
really
feel
nice
like
boots. Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
I guess I'm going to try to attune to these boots because that's weird
You're
shit.
gonna wear them?
I'm gonna wear them.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear the boots.
Add yourself to your inventory. Boots. Question mark. What do they do?
What
Boots
do
of
they do?
Slippery John.
Yeah, I'll
Boots
write
of
that
Slippery John. Yes, go ahead and make sure his name is on there. That's great.
Boots.
All right.
Boots of
down. I
slipping.
didn't mean to-
Qeltrin,
Still has no clue what he's doing with his life.
you're
Nope.
still stuck at the beginning. Unfortunately, you have made the least progress. I'm sorry.
Mostly because it's
Mostly
It's
because he's
not.
made no progress.
Yeah.
it's confusing.
More.
Like I don't understand. Like I understand that
Worst
They're
comes to
alive.
worst,
It's
you
like
put a foot
go-
down and
they
see
go
what
places.
happens.
From studying this room, given the time that you've been stuck in here, it looks like a bunch of panels kind of like inlaid into the walls, floors, and ceilings and everything like that. It's just you're not sure if they're pressure plates, you're not sure if they're what's going on, but from the looks of things, they don't seem like they should be pressure plates.
Oh, I'm not gonna figure it out just by dicking around here. So let's take a step over here.
Roll an agility.
Oh fuck.
But you're doing this cautiously, so roll with advantage.
All right.
And I do mean agility, not energy.
I know. I got rid of that. Remember?
Wait, hold on. What did I have?
Oh
God.
my god.
That was so
I know,
dramatic.
right?
Why are you the worst at
Sucked it.
this?
Asshole. Let's see. Nothing happened so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just nothing makes a movement. You don't feel like you triggered anything. There's just another dude in like metal armor just sitting there like, eh.
Well, it's like, how to put this? Everyone else's thing so far has had some kind of clue or puzzle piece to it. This, I'm kind of just sitting here like, I have no fucking idea.
There's clues.
Yeah, there's lines. And there's bodies.
There are the lines, the bodies. You take another look at them. It's actually kind of peculiar to you the way that these bodies are arranged. Not exactly that they're against the walls,
just in the corners,
but the kinds of people.
So let me get this straight.
Big beefy dudes wearing tons of armor are back here.
Okay.
Let's say towards the middle, you've got a bunch of spellcaster wizard dudes and everything like that. But towards the end, you notice that there's a few sneaky rogue types.
Question: how tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling's a good distance. I'd say you got like 30 feet towards it.
Fine, I'm going up 15 feet because this is starting to annoy me. No offense, I just can't figure this out just by thinking about it. It, like, going by what you're telling me, it's by weight. And Qeltrin is probably able to pick up on something like that, but at the same time, he's looking at all these lines going, he can't tell what the different, like, what's going to be the trigger for this.
Roll me a perception real quick with advantage. Sorry.
You've really got to say these things faster.
Hey, man.
There.
You give one flap your wing, you suddenly hear right next to you click. Following that, panel next to you goes click. Click, 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 click. The entire room fills up with the sounds of click. As it kind of like loops its way around all the way towards the front.
Oh, click. I hated that movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck off.
I will end you.
I'm sorry. I'll go away now.
You don't think it's weight. This doesn't feel like weight to you.
Okay. Well.
As you are sitting here trying to think of this thing, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw you a little bit of a bone, if you'd like.
Only a little bit.
Possibly. I'll say what I'm thinking at this point.
Okay, go ahead.
If it's heavy here, and then starts going to lighter this way, then I'm guessing I either have to go, and I have to just basically figure out where the weight has to go next.
Give me a logic roll with advantage, real quick.
All right, logic. Almost forgot to put in the advantage.
This has nothing to do with weight.
Yeah, I remembered you also had already said that. So
yeah, actually, you actually stop. You take a moment to think this over, and you kind of give everything a look. The way the room looks is it's segmented in sporadic ways. You understand the entire room is a hazard zone. You've made that out so much. However, you're starting to get a good idea of what the trigger is. It's not a mechanical trigger, mind you. Again, this seems to be something to do with a magic that you can just kind of feel in the air around you. But not to mention that, and not to toot your own horn, but it's not about like you're just fantastic with the architecture. You notice the room isn't entirely squarish. Some walls curve a little bit, and judging by how the room wavers in place, you'd say this place probably has some good and interesting acoustics.
Okay. So the room has good acoustics. I'm not catching this, unfortunately. I've been working all day.
There's a big old guy in plate armor right next to you. Like, he did not make it far at all.
So it's... okay. Well, in that case, he would probably stow away anything that clanks.
All right. Seems to be we've got ourselves a little bit of an idea. How do you want to approach this situation, my friend?
Well, if possible, he would probably take the time to just stow away or try to muffle anything he has that would clank.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. I have idea.
What's that?
On myself.
He did the
Yeah,
doodle.
unless you said you were going to do something. However, you knew about this. You actually weave your a little bit of magics and stuff like that. You give it a shot and give it a little tap tap taparoo. You're not making any sound. You can move your. It seems like you can make your move speed up in any direction you want to.
All right. Well, I'll probably take a couple steps forward
Okay.
just to see if anything happens.
Nothing's happening. However, to kind of give an idea of what's going on here, the big old dude in plate armor, you gotta kind of brush past him, and his head lolls to the side, his helmet comes off, and to your horror, the floor animates and starts beating itself against the helmet like dun 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 dun.
Oh.
You mean
So
like
the floor
like a
hates noise.
piano
Got
hammer?
it.
That
That's
does
terrible.
catch your attention, but you're able to make the rest of your move speed for now.
Okay. So I've gone 10. Let's go
Another 20.
over
Okay.
here, I guess. Let's just head over
Give
here.
me a,
Yeah.
okay. So that was what, another 10? You got 10 more if you want? Okay.
All
You're
right.
kind of sticking to the sides, huh?
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is fine.
You get the feeling at this point your silence is kind of wearing off. However, so well, you're getting a good hang of what's going on here, but we're going to hop on over to other people, if you don't mind. Torihito.
Hi. In the meantime, I've come over to here, under the blue star. I figure.
What?
So I came up to here, came over to here, and now I'm over here. I made my way.
Oh my god.
This
Well,
way.
So which you headed just straight west?
So I went up, I followed the path, and then I went straight west until underneath the blue fire.
Yeah.
So you went like
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm going to say this. You made it this far, and
Oh
now
my
make me an agility roll.
Ah!
Oh my lord.
You fall through the floor.
These hits suck!
Yep, and you take 2 damage from this fall,
Hints suck!
but but none of it's lethal. Well, take a think about it. You gotta take a moment to like mull over the poem and everything. Would you like a learning, logic, or perception roll,
I'll do this perception.
or precognition if you'd like?
I'll do my precognition.
Okay.
I forgot he could do that. I have a feeling he did too.
No, I know it. Just like I never think to use it.
Ah! Jesus Christ,
Oh,
let's see.
5.
What is, that's 5. Single question. Provides meaningful, but still brief explanation in 1 or 2 sentences. Alright, what's your question, buddy?
What the hell is it? Let's see. Where is it telling me? A holy man beckoned. The gods in the south are not wested. And so I stepped there. It was fine. I stepped down because it said south. It did nothing. So I tried to go back west, and then that wasn't anything.
At a certain point, yeah. Alright. Well, you get the sense that it is referring to both south and west.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Diagonal.
Problem is, so I'll make my way around
That's-
up to here.
That's not straight
Okay.
diagonal. Neither is that. There you
And,
go.
it did say 5.
1, 3, 4.
Wait, no. Measure
1,
from where you're
2,
at.
3, 4, 5.
You did it.
So I'll
Just remember what happened last time we did that with me.
step to here.
There you go.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Is it?
All right.
Let's see. 5 minutes. Now I want to walk backwards, back to where I went. And then I'll go forwards one, see what happens.
Oh no.
Agility roll.
Oh my
God!
You managed to step back just in time. That is definitely not the solution.
Ah!
But you have your precognition kicks in again. It feels like you were on the right track with your previous steps. So, like you were on the right directions.
I resumed my first way under watchful gazes, so I'm back down to here.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, resumed my first way means go back the way I came.
Maybe it means something else.
The first direction you were going in, maybe?
The first step. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh,
I
wait.
figured out,
Like,
but-
wait.
Go forward.
I should not.
Fine now.
You're heading forwards? Yeah, that step's fine.
Okay. Uh-huh. Now I'll come up to here. All the way up to here. It's fine.
Okay.
Now what happens when I step in here?
You're fine.
Okay. And just continue forwards all the way up.
Well, I was about to say the.
Agility roll.
Oh my god!
Well, Josh,
Yeah, Josh, I'm reading this poem.
the river
There's
ran smoothly
no
and
way-
carried me some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's no direction for that or amount of spaces at all.
Just it carried me some. I expected it to do it for me, like I'd get teleported or
Okay.
something.
Like
That's why I was like, oh, okay, then I'll continue walking.
Really quick, give me a logic. I'll give you advantage on this one. It is not. You get the feeling it is not that way. Instead, you should be going stupidly enough this way. And you should probably kill whoever made the poem, not the DM. Fuck off. But,
So-
Yeah,
wait.
Kill
Which
your
way?
false
Did you say
gods.
that way?
you get the sense it means northeast.
That's stupid!
What?
Yeah,
There's-
That
it
makes
doesn't
no
say that
sense.
anywhere.
How are you supposed to get that at all? I'm sorry, but that is the
okay, hold
stupidest
on.
puzzle.
Hold on. I think I found the guy that made the poem. His name is is Daniel Martin. So his initials are DM.
As you make your way onto what seems to be the edge of these platforms, you actually hear a clicking, whirring, and other sorts of noises. But you get the sense that you're not going to fall or anything like that.
Okay,
So,
is the celestial
yeah.
body mirroring my past if I look up?
Well, as you look up, turns out with the blue light going on it, it kind of looks like it's mirroring. I don't know.
God, this poem pisses me off.
it's,
Stupid.
Yeah, no, yeah, it looks like it mirrored your path a bit. Oh, wait a second. No, that literally is mirroring your path. Huh.
God.
Hate.
Rage.
Hey, Case, you're on the other side, my good friend.
Stupid.
Before you raises a pedestal, about waist high, I'd say. There's a strange metal stone tablet, yada yada. I guess you get the idea.
Yeah, I'll go up to it and check it out, I guess.
All right. So you head on over, and
Where is
yeah,
it?
there's just a tablet with some blue lines on it. It's just on this. Oh shit, that's on the fucking. Well.
Wrong layer.
There it goes. It raises.
Oh my god, Josh is gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
So there is a
I'm
tablet.
gonna have
I'm gonna have an
aneurysm.
aneurysm.
But thankfully,
Is it is it in a language understandable or no?
it is not in a language. It is just markings from what it looks like. It is a small smattering, strange, sporadic markings.
Okay.
Kind of like the poem.
Take it, I guess.
All right, you got yourself the tablet. Nothing else comes with it. However, you do hear a tingling behind you. Over at the fucking statue thing. Something fell off of it.
Okay.
It's a very, very shiny thing. It looks like it's a bracer of sorts.
Like a gauntlet or forearm
like
thing.
Just a forearm thing.
Okay.
It looks very, very polished. You can actually check yourself on it. That's nice.
It's Wonder Woman bracers.
Yes, I am Cat.
A single one.
One singular bracer.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. Go ahead and add yourself really shiny bracer to your inventory, and the exit door slides itself open for you, and you are out.
God, whoever designed this place is an asshole. Getting out of here.
Cough.
Don't tempt fate.
I'm tempting
Anyway.
fate.
To be fair,
Like-
where the fuck was he supposed to get
be fair,
northeast?
you were correct on that. I was just like, oh.
Did you forget to write a line in?
Shut up. But at the end of it, I was just like, I'll give it to him.
Like even then, the river carried me.
All right, so I've got these things.
The fight starter.
Yeah.
Fight sticks.
And I'm gonna look over to what used to be the purple thing. Does that look like it used to be one of the things I have now?
Yes. Yes, it
Okay,
does.
so burn it. It makes people fight. Got it.
Mm.
Do not burn without reading. All right, cool. All right, now here's the almighty question. How do I get this into here?
Throw it.
That's a good question.
Throw it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm actually going to Well, first thing I'm going to do. Is there anything like this? Is there anything like over here?
It is.
Is it just more space?
To be honest, it is more rocks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cave
do want-
nonsense.
I do want to kind of come over here, outside of
Okay.
everyone else's eyesight, and just kind of give a couple of these a good couple of practice tosses, just to get a feel for how far and how well these things fly.
Okay, so you're looking them over.
Just like a lob over to here-ish.
Fuck you guys. All right, so yeah, you're giving a good lob. Give me let's say an agility,
Yeah, whatever.
quick agility.
Yeah.
Well, no, that you
Yep.
you feel like you got a good enough grasp. They're not heavy. They're not weighted. They're not.
Yeah, that's what the other thing I'm worried about is that is that I'll throw one and it'll just kind of flutter and not go where I want it to.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, it's very easy to get a grasp of.
It's packed together well enough.
And they don't
Folded
like
into a paper
ignite
airplane and
when
then
they hit, right?
Yeah.
They don't ignite when they hit, right?
No, they do not.
No, that
There's no
I
spark
gathered.
action,
actually
so
have to
you're-
light them.
I gathered
able
that
to
there
grab
was
it.
I gathered that there was a campfire there, and
Yeah,
that's
sure.
they had an incident after the bear trap thing, and also I want to take take a moment and well, first of all, is this actual meat? Is there meat here?
There's meat. It's very uncooked, however. So.
I will take the meat and I will throw it to the bear trap for luck.
All right, the meat goes flying over to it. The trap thing springs forth and just starts gnawing away at it. Starts tearing it to shreds.
Good boy.
It's clank 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 clankety clank 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 clank.
And as that's happening, I'll just kind of dash up into place.
All right.
Yeah, they kind of given up on finding whatever it was.
Did I have you roll something before I left you last time?
No,
We're gonna say if you can't remember it, then fuck it.
It didn't happen.
Okay.
no, Josh, you
Well,
didn't.
These things are called fight starters. All right.
All right.
All right. So how are you doing this?
That is a really good question. All right. In the few minutes that I've spent not bothering these guys, do they seem like they've kind of come down from high alert and just dismissed it as a weird thing, or are they still actively looking around?
There, a couple of them have gone back to cooking everything. There are definitely some of them that are still looking a little jittery.
Okay, well then.
They don't look like they're actively patrolling or anything. I'll say that.
Now here's another question.
Okay.
Most of them are kind of on the lookout. Which way are most of them seeming to look? like out this way toward their other camp, or like in all directions?
Yes, some of them are actually like there are some like looking in this direction. One guy's looking that way.
Well, I'm gonna take like a roundabout route so I don't have to kind of dash between these two rocks again. I'm gonna go back and then gonna go back and around this one and back up to here.
Okay.
Now that I kind of have a better lay of the land. And since they're all looking kind of this way, I want to see if I can slip up this way and get behind this here tent.
Roll an agility.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, there it is.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
I trip behind the rock and it's amusing and no one saw.
You trip and you go biff, right in the middle of the thing, and you hear some squawking. You get the feeling that nobody's seen you just yet, but you've attracted some attention, bro.
Scramble, 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 scramble.
Agility with disadvantage.
Oh god. Better?
Thin.
Thank you for getting that.
Well, fuck me. So here's what happens. Here is what happens.
Here is what happens.
You hear barking, you hear yelling, you hear everything, and a bunch of guys run over to this rock over here. They rolled a 1 to see you.
Okay, well, now they're looking all over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a pretty clear line of sight to the campfire from here.
Yes.
Implode.
I'm gonna toss a fight starter.
You're tossing a fight starter. You pull it from the pack. Question. What's going through your head right now?
That I define what's going through my head.
What is Finn thinking as he pulls this thing out of its box?
He is thinking back to roughly 5 minutes ago to all those practice tosses he did, and just thinking really hard about how he's going to make this fucking throw.
Cool. All right. Make me
he's not overly concerned with his mind's not on the results. He's just trying to do the thing.
Make me a will throw.
Oh boy.
And now let's have an agility.
That's good. That's good.
That's pretty good. You watch as this rod thing sails off into the air and winds up itself into the fire.
And then I press myself into the tent and pray.
Yeah, nothing's happening, man. You don't hear sounds. These guys just kind of like, what the fuck has been going on? I don't know. Fucking just whatever. They start wandering around.
Well,
one dude actually kind of like saw something like land the fire. He just kind of comes over, starts poking his face into it.
Also, didn't you say the exit was this way?
Looks like that's that way. Hey, what do you know? Suddenly you see purple light coming from that thing.
What?
But, yeah, suddenly this that fight starter that you threw suddenly then flares up.
What?
They start stabbing each other.
The guys who've been looking at the fire, no, they don't start stabbing each other. They look surprised. But, that's not the most concerning thing that you should be worried about, my good friend, because, something comes forth.
What is that?
That, my friend, pops out of the fucking solid rock a good distance away from you, roars, and immediately grabs the nearest dude and fucking shoves him into his mouth and bites its head off.
Oh, fuck.
So you said the exit was this way, right?
The exit is that way. You might want to start booking it,
yeah,
man.
I'm fucking gone.
All right.
Yeah,
So
can
as you
you
start making
reveal the
way,
map?
Hey, a distraction!
Leaving the signs of like, oh shit, behind you, you notice that there's there's 4 guys up here. Yeah, so I will give you that.
Yeah, like I would have seen that beforehand.
Okay. Well, yeah. Thankfully, running up, you clearly saw a fire up there, and you're like, you know what? Fires are not a good sign right now.
Right.
What are all these boxes?
Yeah. Okay. What is the full picture here?
To make a clarification, this is what you're looking at is an actual man-made structure. These are supposed to be stairs going up. Let me grab the ruler.
Oh.
So going up this way and then this way, and that puts you on level with this.
Okay. And what is up there?
There's a few more dudes just kind of sitting up there. Just it looks like they're
trolls.
Lunch. They don't look like patrols. They look like they're just kind of like looking off in the distance.
More trolls.
Oh no, not trolls.
So they're not the same as the lizard.
You don't know, but they look the same as these other guys. They just look a little more feral.
Okay,
so big one
you called them trolls earlier, so I wasn't sure.
He said they look like trolls.
Yeah,
Whatever.
You have no idea.
Anyway,
Not same. So are same as these guys. Got it, but bigger.
Their species doesn't matter.
But yeah,
there is a fire.
Yeah, they're kind of sitting there munching. They kind of look off in the distance as they hear a loud explosion of rock and terror and screams and everything.
So they're staring at the camp.
They're looking that way. Yes.
Creep.
Agility, my good friend. Hang on. I am...
internally screams.
They don't notice you.
Okay, good.
There's like you actually get a better look at them. There's two like really scrappy looking dudes, and they're just kind of like clutching a couple of clubs next to them. But there's a big one towards the back, and he's just kind of sitting there. He's still gnawing away. It looks like almost a raw leg of something. They're not paying you any mind, but between you and them, there is a circular pedestal. And it looks like it can provide some cover. On top of it, you can clearly see that there's a possibly metal or stone tablet.
I mean, that's cover.
Mm-hmm.
Slide into place. Baseball slide.
Okay, agility with advantage.
Hey.
Rolls. Hey, you managed to get there. And as you're sitting there going, please don't notice me. You take a look over and no, they don't notice you.
Yeah, I'll just snag the tablet while I'm here.
Okay.
Yoink.
And all right. Yeah, they definitely do not notice you.
All right. Well, I'll take a quick second between deciding what to do with. I'll take like a quick second deciding what to do with them and look at a tablet.
And now that you're up here, you notice real close by a door.
Well, first I'm looking at the tablet.
Okay. There are small, almost insignificant looking blue markings on it. They don't form letters, words, or anything.
Do they form circles?
There is a loop-de-loop on yours, if that makes you feel any better.
It does. It does make me feel better.
All right.
Okay. Well, then
you're in a precarious position.
Yeah. I'll peer up at these guys again. They're still just watching the carnage.
Agility.
Oh my god.
You're risking a look, dude. They don't notice you.
But yeah, they're just staring at the carnage down here.
Yeah, they're just sitting there. One of them leans over to the other. It says something in a language you cannot comprehend, and the other two just start chuckling really viciously. You notice at this point, roll me a perception real quick.
Oh boy.
Just for shits and giggles.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, they smell awful.
Okay.
My god.
Yeah,
that is possibly the least concerning thing since I've gotten here.
Yeah, from this distance, just the fact that it's like, oh god, no, you haven't noticed it by now, but these boys stank to high heaven. You you might not want to get too close to them.
So this is a door, you said.
It's a door.
Now, does door imply that I could close it behind me, or is it a door? Or is it a doorway? All right, I am going to toss another fight starter and then book it and close the door.
Hey,
because I'm an asshole. 14.
Ooh. My good friend. My good friend.
Oh, shove off. A 14's above 10.
Yeah, but a 20 is better than 14.
What do you mean? They see me?
This thing, as you're making a mad dash, you're like, haha, I'm getting away! As this rod sails through the air, the big one looks back, sees it. Startled for a second, he looks and sees you. However, you still manage to make it past the door.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just like an hey, if this works, it's extra, and I dash behind the door and I close it.
Yeah, and to further punctuate this thing, it jumps up. You notice it reaches and grabs a long sword and starts to give chase when the door collapses behind you in a heap of rubble.
I mean, that works too. All right.
Convenient.
Yeah,
Convenient.
good. Like I said, if it worked, it was like I said, if it worked, it was extra.
Yeah. Well, next to you, you notice that something that clattered to the floor. There's a bar of some sorts.
Cool. I wanted a drink.
Yeah, it just looks like a kind of a blackish-looking metal bar.
All right, I'll grab it. Is there anything special about it, or is it just a metal rod?
You pick it up. There's a button on the side of it, like the end of it. Huh.
Okay, I will.
And
I will hold it. I will hold both ends away from me and press the button.
you hold. Oh, right, perpendicular. Okay, you press a button.
Oh my god!
Extendo rod.
My brain. It does not extend. It doesn't really move or anything like that.
In the distance, something explodes.
I think the distance was just.
For the most part, it doesn't do anything.
Does it literally not move?
Yeah, it like if you give it, you suddenly feel like it's like got no weight or anything. It doesn't move.
Immovable rod, ladies and gentlemen.
I press it. I'm like, huh? And I like go to shift my grip before realizing that it didn't move when I like let go for that split second. I'm like, wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Join me, friend.
Wait. Hold on. I have questions.
On the side of it, there is an arrow that points towards a button, and it says "Stopper."
So I'll press it again,
and it suddenly starts. It comes loose in the air,
and then it adheres to the law of physics.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I'll take that, and I'll make
all right.
note.
Go ahead and add to your thing because you experimented with it. You have an immovable rod.
And you used its only use. Congratulations.
All right.
How do you hold both ends away from you?
Who's still fucked? Right, Qeltrin.
Yo.
So you're caught in the middle of this room where you're sure you need to be really, really quiet.
Well, good thing I already bundled everything up, so I don't have to worry about that if anything happens.
Figured you'd appreciate that.
We have fun here on Roll to Die.
All right, well, I guess I'd cast silence again.
God damn it, has this been on the fuck? Oh my god.
What did you do?
What?
Right now, the DM is going to apologize to you. Clearly, in the middle of like near the down at the end there's a
Nice.
Josh.
I apologize. Layers are hard to tell sometimes.
Josh, please.
I thought I even made verbal mention of that.
You did
so
not.
Now I feel incredibly stupid. But yeah, that's there.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to do something equally stupid. I'm going to cast silence again.
Okay. Roll some silence bones.
That's a thing.
Let's see. What's your resolve? No, I'm kidding.
And then I'm just going to basically try to fucking fly over all the way over there since I'm not making any noise.
Fair.
And it's a dash.
So you're making a dash. Roll me another silence attempt.
Well, fun fact, silence
He
lasts
just
a
did.
full minute.
Well, it's working in a wonky way in here. Roll me an agility with advantage.
Oh, is like the magic thing like suppressing?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you can start.
Fuck.
Boy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Boy.
Oh, butts.
Boy.
I figured there was a
Hold on.
reason why the wizards were piled up together.
You make it. Go ahead and throw 30 feet on your movement there.
Oh, let's see. Can someone mark that actually?
Yeah, here.
You're
There should be a
there's-
fucking like waypoint system.
right there.
Could have sworn there was a
Make it
way
that
to
far.
measure or something while you were moving.
What looks like a hammer descends from the fucking ceiling and
Control left
almost
click.
smacks you in the face.
Wait, no, I still had ruler selected.
You
Never
somehow
mind.
barely dodge this thing, but it does force you closer towards the ground. You're gonna have to do something really quick because you are definitely not silent, my good friend.
Well, fuck. I'd probably try to land as quietly as I can then.
Agility advantage.
You're not the cat here.
Shut the fuck up. If Torihito was here, he'd be done with us in like 2 seconds flat.
I will give you.
I think that's why we ended up in the room.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah.
think that's why he's not
know,
in here.
I know. Still.
Each room tailored to our strengths and
land
weaknesses.
gracefully, and nothing tries to like smack you. You seem to be fine.
All right, then. Here's just a quick question because I want to try something. How long would my silence last if I'm just sitting still doing something?
Well, you don't really have. If you want to.
Snap
Let me basically explain what I'm going to do. I'm going
Ex-
to silence myself. Qeltrin's going to like remove certain pieces of clothing and then use shapeshift to like have his size.
I mean, I'm sure you can shapeshift while all the stuff's still on you.
Yes, but if I shapeshift with all the stuff that's on me, it's going to just droop off and fall.
All right.
Because you also have to realize he's going from like
Shift your step.
no, I don't believe shapeshift works that way.
when you
Unless
doubled your
Josh wants to say-
size,
I was about
then
to say. So did you
okay.
like rip all your clothes? When
Yeah,
you doubled your
that we
size?
did not account for that. So Keltrin's just been like swinging pipe this entire time. I will just go ahead and if you want to alter your size, give that a shot.
All right, let's hope this works. 17. That is. Why is this still not doing the power level thing?
'cause
Whatever.
you need a ticket.
Yeah, you do need to mark it.
Use power level 2 all the way up to.
Level 3, shapeshift into a creature between half and double your original size. You are now small.
Basically, I'm hoping that would help with the whole stay quiet. Because if I'm
Okay.
tinier,
This is
usually
gonna
if you're
make the-
tinier, you make less noise.
That does make the platform further away from you, though. technically.
Mm.
But it's 25 feet, and if you're small, your movement is 25 feet.
Okay. I was just thinking Honey Shrunk the Kids
All right.
stuff.
So you've shrunk it.
Or suddenly it's miles away.
So you've shrunk yourself down. You basically look up at the pedestal. It looks like it could be a little bit of like a kid trying to climb onto a counter. But roll me a. If you're going to head that way, it would be a agility advantage 2.
Watch me get a fucking fail. Well,
Wow.
why am I right?
Wow.
I've
Why
been
do you
right
talk?
all day. Because
Oh God.
I need to read what I wrote for the notes.
Oh boy. I mean, don't act. I mean, don't act like you didn't plan for
Oof.
someone to mess up.
Well, you start to take a step, and for some strange reason, your claws scrape against it just the wrong way, and a hammer comes up and smacks you in the face. You take 3 damage.
Mm.
And not only that, you're actually, like, pushed back 5 feet.
God.
You're still within a move.
So that was an ouchies.
You can still
Well,
get
I
there.
have no other
man.
choice, so gotta keep going.
You still have an advantage 2.
The room with the floor who hates sound.
No, just the room that hates me.
No, there's lots of other dead people. Don't act like you're special.
All right, so at your normal speed, you actually do make it to the pedestal.
You're not
Yay.
special.
And take a moment, you do climb up onto it. There's a square tablet, or rectangular, sorry, with something. It's stone, metal, something or other. It's got little blue lines on it. Looks pretty.
See,
You
I
want
can right now I'm imagining Qeltrin's like reaching up to grab it, and he's like, "Wait, I'm being dumb." Shapeshifts back. He's like reaching up like a little kid, and then he's like, "Wait a minute."
Yep.
So
So
yeah,
Wait,
I
I'm
will
not
take
a
that.
small person.
You reach out and grab this thing, and just sitting there in your hands. It looks pretty. Looks like it might do something. And
Looks important, but unfortunately, actually,
as you pick it up, you actually hear a series of clicking sounds going around the room again.
oh fuck.
And then it all goes still. But thankfully, it looks like there's definitely an exit door right over there.
And I'm going to make a very quick jump over there.
Roll a jelly!
No,
I will
please.
fucking leave right now.
I'm joking. You make a quick leap over there. Nothing reacts.
Fuck this room.
Yep.
See, what would
On
have
the
been
way
an
out-
interesting play on that is if I fired my gun and it literally just caused these things to just break because it's too much noise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
or
Try that.
or
No.
the entire thing just crunches in on
Crunch
itself
into
like
it,
the
yeah.
like
Like
the
it
like the
implodes.
fucking trash compactor scene from Star Wars if you like, you know, played it at 1,000 times speed.
Like
All right.
like a Venus
This
flytrap
labyrinth was
with
like-
the floor. Like the floor just splits in half and just.
Anyway,
Good job.
So you make it all the way to the end. As you're opening the door, you notice to the side that there is something laying on the ground. It is a spherical, almost crystal-looking object. Wait a second, you know what that is? That's a drift globe.
drift globe.
That's a
The
drift
thing
All right.
Keaton had.
I
yeah,
know,
the thing-
but okay, drift globe.
That's convenient.
If you say so.
Hey, man. Well,
You have to realize Qeltrin couldn't use something. It doesn't need something like that. He can literally just manipulate light into existence.
Neat.
He can
Oh,
cast
man.
light.
all right. So you make
So
your
I got a
way to the
phablet and a
exit
drift
door. Oh my gosh.
A
Why is it
phablet?
a phablet.
Yes, I'm calling it a phablet.
Fabulous in blue.
Oh boy. All right, so you guys have all made it out of your respective rooms.
Into more
And,
rooms.
The doors! And it has been a fucking slog. However, as you open your doors and look across, some of you see familiar faces.
Oh.
It's only a
thank
slog because he split the party.
Oh god, it's red! Everyone panic!
All right, let's see. I need.
Individually, none of us actually took that long. It was just.
No, that's
Party.
why. Like when you split a party, things
Yeah,
just
sorry.
take intrinsically longer.
Yeah, I apologize, guys.
That's why one of the rules of D&D is don't split the party. One takes longer. Two, bad things happen.
Real quick. I
And even then,
need-
if you're gonna split the party, not a 5-way split.
Yeah.
However,
So-
I kind of liked like the
Qeltrin.
individual rooms thing.
Hmm.
Fun.
Odds or evens, my friend.
Evens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh.
Was
Hi,
that
Amy.
That was Amy.
I'm fixing that. Hold on.
And-
I thought that was Keaton. I thought Keaton got busy.
There.
Oh, oops.
I fixed it.
I am
there
hurt.
she is.
I am not
All
pissed.
right. So, as it turns out, there are some familiar faces. What do we have here? We have. Looks like Torihito. You are there, my friend. And Zephyr.
Oh,
And
And
Pony.
Pony.
yeah.
No other people.
Okay.
Okay.
As for everyone else,
That means it's me,
Oh
Gamble,
boy, splitting the
or
party
me,
again.
me, Gamble, and Gamble.
Me, Gamble, and Gamble.
Gamble has clothes
Me,
now.
Gamble,
Finn
and
and
myself.
Qeltrin.
Oh wait.
That's like Gamble trying to say me, myself, and I, but it's Gamble, Gamble, and Gamble.
Me,
I,
Gamble,
actually-
and me.
Excuse me. And actually, Torihito,
You mixed
I'm
them up?
sorry. Yes, I mixed them up.
Okay, I'm
Torihito,
here.
you're over here. I apologize. I'm an idiot. Still.
So
Gamble.
who's where Torihito was?
And Finn.
Steve.
That should have been Qeltrin. I am a dumbass.
So it's Qeltrin, Zephyr, and Phony, and then me, Torihito. And...
Yes. So I'm going to just... You
So
guys
Gamble will
kinda
walk
take
out
a
of the
look at
door.
each other.
I imagine Finn and Gamble are walking out of the doors at the same time and just like meet eyes. and then Gambul just like slams the door behind him and starts just like sprinting towards Finn.
Wait,
We are not
no,
having
no.
one of these moments. We are not
Tackle
having one of
hug.
these moments.
Oh god!
Meanwhile,
Mike versus Julie, do it.
I'll come up later because my thing is a
curious.
pain in the ass, and it's like, what are you two doing?
Just stating now, there's not going to be any damage.
Most because Finn got out of the way.
I braced appropriately.
Okay.
Then take it like a champ.
I'll come out of my
Like,
room.
he doesn't hug too long, but just like
Like one of my
I'm so
arms
happy to see you, friend.
like one of my arms is pinned and the other one just kind of pats him on the back. He's like, "Good to see you, big guy."
I got my map parchment, and I'm looking really annoyed. Like, okay, you guys are okay, I guess.
Catman.
Don't.
Oh, I know.
Mike versus
You know what?
Let's see.
Nope.
Oh,
He has to stop
Can't
time
breathe.
after he grabs you into the thing.
Can't breathe.
He's not
so you-
choking you. He
Gamble knows
gets
the
up off
limits of
you.
his strength.
Hard time, okay, Gamble.
No.
So happy to
Meanwhile,
see
in
you,
the other
friends.
room-
Me flew through air like bird.
Sure. Okay.
And you guys are go ahead and
Design this place as an asshole.
saying hi to each other. Qeltrin, you come out and you see the two ladies of your posse show up, and
This place is weird.
He's starting a harem.
Funny's like, "Oh, hey, there's one of you.
Harem.
Where's everyone else?"
See, Qeltrin is just still used to needing to be quiet, so he's like, "All right, I can talk now."
Do you have silence still on? Like, do you start to
No,
talk?
no,
and we're just
no.
kind of looking at you like,
No,
what?
please do that. Please do that. That's fucking hilarious.
That's
Yeah,
great.
he just starts talking. He's like, looking at you two, like, "Well,
Funny looks up
What
at
happened to your voice?
What's up with this guy?
I just snap my fingers, and all of a sudden, sound comes back out of me. Sorry, that was a pain in the ass back there."
Same. I point at my black eye. Same. I hate this place.
Here, let me fix that, as well as myself.
Sounds like a good idea.
Hmm.
Heal.
It's a 1d4.
How
Do
much
I-
do we heal?
Do I roll the
you-
1d4?
Oh my god, that reminds me. I still have a bunch of fight starters, I guess.
Oh no.
You have a bundle with 4 fight starter sticks still in them.
I'm pretty sure you just invoke heal on a target, so either yourself or her, you pick one.
You can heal yourself. I'm not that bad off.
Yeah,
Power
I
level
might as well.
1d4.
So you heal for 4.
Oh, that brings me back.
That explodes. Roll another d4.
Which I think she's at max, so.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, but
And then I'm gonna do that to myself.
Never mind, it unheals.
You don't.
And I just
Oh. Well, you're
Just
sitting
take
there
the-
laying
just
on
take
hands
the
for a good
failure.
while. You get some funny looks from the gals as Tony kind of steps around and he's like, "I'm just gonna take a look."
hang
see
on.
what's up."
I might be able to heal too. Let me.
What the
No,
fuck
no,
is
it's fine. It's fine. I'm literally just imagining that he like puts his hands like on his face where he had gotten hit. and
Your
he's like,
healing
"Oh."
isn't through magic, though. Not with learning.
Oh yeah, why is your healing with
Yeah,
learning?
mine's
No.
still-
Healing with learning is just like medicine
Like-
type.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
just general
First
medicine,
aid
not
and something
magic.
like that.
I'm just trying something.
No
It's
big
not the
babies.
same as healing with
Ah,
fucking
presence.
presence.
Present says, "Get the fuck up!"
Basically, I can tell you to just shake it off. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
And for some reason, you actually feel better.
Yeah.
Through stirring words, roll a d6.
D6? Okay, I need to use
Imagine-
You just feel more motivated.
If Fight starter, just add fire.
2.
2.
I heal you for 2.
I feel a bit better.
A little bit better.
Anyway,
Imagine resurrecting somebody with the fucking.
So you
Get the
guys kind
fuck
of
up.
like step over.
Payday.
Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything's booby trapped right next to you. But Phony kind of like goes, "Guys,
What?
Nice.
what now?
What?
the room before you is a little dimly lit. However, I assume you're still giving off that light, Qeltrin."
Yep. I don't remember what level that was. Oh no!
What
thing-
is that?
What is that?
It's,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's in the background.
And as for you guys over here,
Oh yeah.
I need to heal myself since. Give me a
I
sec.
have an idea as to what that is.
Give me a
Out
sec.
of game.
I had pain.
no, you have. Okay, no.
He had the
Roll.
Achieve 7.
Yeah,
1d10.
roll your the
2d10.
appropriate 2d10. Jesus.
Oh no, sorry, it's only a level 4.
Yeah.
It's max 4. So
Okay.
1d10.
So,
8.
8. So you feel like you're fine.
Yeah,
And as
I'm
for
back
you
to full,
guys
actually.
over here,
Okay, I'll once that's done, I'll be like, so did you also have a cavern full of lizard men and evil rock beetles?
What?
No.
I'll pull out all the stuff I got this rod and I got these things. Do not burn these.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a shiny thing. And this. Hold up the tablet.
I love how our party
Ooh,
is just essentially
I
a
got-
bunch of children.
Got one of those too, and I pull mine out and show you.
Oh yeah, the tablet.
Okay, I
But
guess
no,
these
but
are
no,
important
like,
then.
huh?
Okay. I'll take a mental note of like, okay, so I had like a cavern full of hunters. What did you two have to do?
I had a bullshit room with stepping on pressure plates and teleporting.
Gambul?
Big gap, pulled ropes, and then flew through air.
That
Oh,
Yours sound like fun.
I don't know don't know where. I'd make like the mimic of a slingshot.
like as he's explaining this, Finn is just staring at him, and then as he realizes exactly what happened, his eyes just go wide. It's like,
How come he got to have fun?
that
Flew like a
sounds,
bird.
How come we got the bullshit?
that sounds amazing.
Well,
Should move on.
Yeah, let's find the
Oh,
others.
so,
I got a puzzle
we'll
of
turn
barely
this around
functioning
and
hints.
You notice that there's a little bit of a kind of a hallway right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little narrow, but eventually you find out that there's room in front of you. And,
Are those spikes?
oh boy.
There. I have
play a game?
questions.
Several
Why is
questions.
there a saw blade?
Why is there?
Oh,
Half
Everything.
a saw blade.
I kind of want that sword.
it sounds like it might be a good time to stop.
Yeah, let's stop.
Yeah.
It
We've
is
been
that
going
time.
for
Just
Bring me
4
back
hours.
over to our room because I just want to look at that thing because I'm like
Is it
fairly
Draco
certain I
Fish?
know what that is.
Or it's skeletons.
If you guys have any questions, I can answer some base information.
I have many questions.
Why did
Yes,
your poem
please bring me
suck?
back to the other.
Blame the